Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Roll for Immersion. I got it right this time, yay! We're playing a Pokemon Tabletop, or Pokemon Space Odyssey, on a Pokemon Tabletop United game. You can find all of these stuff here if you wish to download all the stuff and find the resources and books, because it is a fun game. If you kind of like to figure, like, if you want to follow along, you don't have to though. But if you want to start your own games, all the free PNG well, not a PNG, well, no, they're PNGs. Stuff are over there for you to look at. It's basically got its own handbook, and it's pretty cool. We are playing on Fantasy Grounds, our VTT of choice. We are using it for dice rolling, initiative, maps, moving around, stuff like that, and for fun. Just that makes it easier for us. There's no module for it in the PTU, in Fantasy Grounds, but we're using it anyway because it's a lot easier for us to understand how stuff like that works. You can hear music in the background on Sirenscape, but the music is by Zame. But we also have music from Sanity, Blitzit, Glitch City, and Galax. Thank you guys so much for letting us use your music. You guys are amazing. And you can find all of their stuff over here on YouTube. They all have pretty amazing remixes for Pokemon mostly, but some of them also have like remixes from like Mega Man. Sanity has stuff from Corpse Party and also Zombies versus Plants vs Zombies. Stuff like that. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Glitch City has all of her stuff is, like a lot of like what is it? Like electronic kind of sounding for Pokemon music, but the entire soundtrack for Pokemon Reborn is all done by her. So and yeah, so anyway, you can find all their stuff on YouTube there. One moment as I fix cameras around a bit.
Hello, I'm
Hi,
also here.
Marius. Yeah, that's why I was doing that. There we go. Hello. All right. Yes. And then as I said before, all of our music is on Sirenscape. It is a sound player. What is it called actually? An audio, like an online audio player. And you can put all your music that you want to play for your games in there as well. But they have an entire library themselves that you can find and fit to your games to your choice. Let's introduce the players. Sean said he will be back.
He's here.
Oh, he's here. Okay, got it. All right.
Yep. Like just as you said that.
Break time decisions. It's been a while since I did one of these. All right, sounds good. Did you have a person in particular, School AI, or should we just random it? Because they all have a pretty decent amount of items. Unless we go with Marius or Ivy, because I don't know if Ivy has like a lot. But
I
anyway,
think I got the last two. Someone else should get them.
okay. In that case, I think everybody's got like quite a few, so I think I'll just kind of random it. Schooly Eye, if you want to do 1, 2, 3, like a 1d4, I'm gonna do. It'll be Robert as 1, Echo 2, Ivy 3, and then Henry is a maybe, but for being here today, but we'll still count him in there for it as number 4. So I always leave it to the party.
You hear that, everyone? Robert is number 1.
The one that contributed most in the pre-break bit. That is true. Okay, so I'll let you guys. You guys can decide who wants it, unless we kind of want to decide who has done the most in before the break, kind of thing. Otherwise, I'm okay with you guys picking. But yeah. Without further ado, let's introduce the players. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry, I just saw you. All right, let's start with Robert and Gizmo. Then give Ivy some time.
Robert is a animus, basically Lucario, well, Pokemon head on a human body, because happens to be a Lucario. And his planet is in a constant civil war, has been for hundreds of years, for well, unknown to him reasons. Um, and he was a fighter in that war, but then grew disillusioned and left to become a Pokemon professor. And he just realized that there's a bigger war that's about to start for the entire galaxy. He's now gearing up for that. And Gizmo is his Pokemon that he revived from a fossil. It's a Cubone Farfetch'd hybrid, and kind of became like the class pet. And yeah, like loves to have fun, but also will fight.
Nice. All right, Echo and Navi, tell us about yourselves.
Echo is an android searching for emotions, and Navi is a Corellia who helps Echo with their emotions.
Yeah.
I'm doing it
And-
quick
and
and easy,
Echo-
man.
Echo has experienced a lot of new emotions, most of them frustration.
Oh yeah, Marius, you missed last week. Well,
Yeah.
we'll do a little recap of what happened, but
I would love to know
Yeah.
what happened.
It's fun.
Essentially, if you want the quick one from me, I found a Rotom. Rotom was 45 level.
Ooh,
yeah.
It was not worth it, man.
I get it.
Too high
But it's
level.
awesome, like
Yeah.
some legendary.
No, I tried to catch
It wasn't
it.
even a legendary. It's just a
Yeah.
regular shiny Rotom.
Oh, okay.
But it's still in the world, so it is still in the world because it was donated,
Yeah.
or technically
We
it
can
was
still
type
come back
changed
to
and
it
stuff.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Ivy and Bonsai, tell us about yourselves.
Yay! I play Ivy, a young Fearborg researcher from Zeobis, the water planet. We're not looking for emotions, we're looking for adventure, and they found it by being kidnapped by a storm and teleported to another planet. And now I'm here. Hi. And my partner is Bonsai. I met the little shit while I was exploring the Odyssey. He was stealing my food. Did I do it? No, I gave it. It's a he. Okay, Bonsai is a he. He stole my food, and we kinda bonded over searching for new food, and now I'm here. So he's
Yeah,
with me.
nice. And last but not least, Henry is a if he today he told me that he would not to expect him today, but there is still a potential chance he might show up. But as of right now, he is not here. We wish him all the best with whatever he's got going on. But Henry is a human from Zorokaro, and he has Teduardo as his not starter Pokemon, but as his kind of emotional Pokemon. And he said Teduardo from a flaming forest where a tree fell on Teduardo and kind of pinned him there, and then he and his Pokemon managed to lift it off, and they got Teduardo in his party, and he is now there as his starter contest Pokemon. I forgot. That's what Johnny was saying. Is Teduardo is his starter as a starter contest Pokemon. So
The star.
yeah, his star. All right. With that, everybody has their own Hero Forge minis, as you can see in the bottom right hand or bottom left corners of their screen. They are also amazing looking, and you can follow this link if you want to make your own minis for Hero Forge as well. They have fun little things. They have you can literally replace arms for other arms, and heads for other heads, or you can make a mini with no head or no legs, and it's just a torso. But yeah. With that, I have to thank you guys in chat for being here and watching our stream. We couldn't do this without you. Well, I mean, we would just be playing it without streaming, but we thought it'd be fun if we had an audience. So, and yeah, so you guys get to help change the game with your channel points. As you hang out with us and watch, you accumulate. They're called ID points, immersion diversion points, but they're for your special ID. And you can use those ID points to change the game, basically helping out the party by giving them boosts to capture rates for Pokemon to catch Pokemon. You can use it to heal their Pokemon if their Pokemon go down. With the Pocket Pokemon Center, it only works on one Pokemon, not their whole team though. And you can donate magic items, as Schoolie and Avarian have done, to give the party an item that they would like within the Pokemon rulebook and the Pokemon Duporygon Dream and Reap kind of item list. As long as it makes sense. The only thing I don't do for that is, like vehicles and stuff like that, because they just seem kind of big, and they can only really get those when they're at a shipyard or something like that. But in all else, usually they kind of just find the item on the ground, or it's just in their bag. But we had one from Avarian, which was randomed. So Marius, you get a magic item from the book. And it can be of any, because we are at that point where basically you are high enough level where I think you could get anything you would like to get.
A magic item.
Yeah, well, it's an item from the book. It can be an equipment, it can be a weapon, just stuff
okay,
like
okay.
that. If it's a weapon, you can do simple or fine would work. But yes, just stuff like that. And then the one from Schoolie, it's the whoever wishes to get the item, or whoever did the most during the pre-time break. So like as we're doing the role play when we get to the break, whoever thinks deserves the magic item the most, can then get the item and then decide what they want with it. So yeah. But other than that, you can also, if you wish to donate a more monetary value towards the game, you can donate, you can tip to us, and it will be here because it helps me. There we go. So yes, so you guys can, if you wish to change up the game and help the players out even more, you can donate a monetary value. It helps out the stream, as you can see with this goal down here. If we hit that goal, I will be getting the PSVR 2, which I will be then streaming PSVR 2 games on stream. One of the ones that I'm most excited for would be Resident Evil Village, because that one recently came out with. It didn't used to have VR when it first came out. There was no VR for it. But when it came out re-released on PS5, then I guess it had PSVR 2, and I was like, what? So if we can get to that, if we can hit that goal, I will be streaming Resident Evil Village, which will be freaking awesome. But I'll also be able to stream games like No Man's Sky or Subnautica 2, stuff like that. So I'm like super excited for that. But yes, you can use your donations to help the players out, or have them fight creatures. For $1, you can donate consumable items. These are things like Pokeballs, potions, antidotes, just usually in groups of 5 for $1. For $5, you can donate what's called a Pokeball and a Master Ball. You can see the one. I have one down in my corner over here. This Master Ball. The players currently don't have any of these Pokeballs, but they're basically hero points and Jinx points. A Pokeball can let them reroll a attack that they don't like. If it misses, they can reroll to try to hit or crit. They can use them to reroll their Pokeball throw if they really want to catch a Pokemon. They can use it in one Pokeball instead of 2 or 3, kind of thing, if they get a good roll in. They can use it to keep their Pokemon or themselves alive at 1 HP if they were going to down, or they can use it on the wild Pokemon they wish to catch also, to keep them at 1 HP, because there is a significant bonus for having a Pokemon stay at 1 HP. So, but I can use my Master Balls the exact same way, but I get to use my Master Balls to cancel their Pokeballs if I wish to. For $10, you can donate a Plot Twist flashback card or a hero card. I'll try to make this quick. Plot Twist changed up the game. Flashback cards give an additional backstory to the player of usually if we get the one flashback, if it's a backstory changing thing, maybe I'll do it for all 4 players. Otherwise, a player might realize that they had an item they didn't know they had, or maybe I'll do a premonition where maybe something in the future might happen. And hero cards are one-use magic item or magic cards that give the players powers. It's like a one-use power that if it doesn't entirely work with the game, they get a free Pokeball for rerolls and stuff if they wish. $15 you can donate the GS Ball. This is a critical token. I can get up to 4 because there's 4 players, but the players can use them to basically essentially get a free crit, or they can get the crit throw on their Pokeball throw to try and catch a Pokemon, and instead of getting a plus 10, they get a plus 20 to the roll. Or minus 20 to the roll, I guess, for their, so it makes it easier for them to catch it. And yeah, for $20 you can donate a random encounter. This is a strong battle, one Pokemon encounter that the players have to deal with or run away from. If they deal with it and catch it or defeat it, they get an item that it has held on it. And if they catch it, they get a high-level Pokemon that's probably starting at loyalty 0 or 1, but they get a high-level Pokemon that they can then, if they wish to, use and get, they can have it in hard fights. For $25, it's a creature buff. This only affects wild Pokemon and trainer Pokemon as well. But it increases their level. It makes them a little bit harder to fight for the party. Like if the party, usually if the party has a lot of if they have a lot of grass types on the field, this new typing might become a fire type or something. So if they're fighting a water type and it's weak to grass, then it gets the fire type, in which case then it'll just be neutral effective instead of super effective kind of thing. For $30 you can donate a legendary encounter or a unique item. A legendary encounter is the same as the random encounter, except it is a legendary Pokemon, and if they can defeat or catch the Pokemon, they will get a legendary held item that comes with the legendary Pokemon, that it will be based off that legendary. So then, usually it's a pretty powerful held item. So some type boosters are plus 5 to attack or damage reduction for the plates. Usually this could be, if it's a type booster type of situation, it might be plus 10 damage or maybe even plus 15. It just kind of depends on the item that's made at the time. It could also give them a free move if they have it equipped, kind of thing, like an accessory, maybe. But yes, but with the unique item, this usually is a weapon that helps the players out. There's crude, simple, and fine weapons. A unique item would be a fine weapon on steroids. Instead of just getting the 2, usually it has, or the 2 moves that it would have on it. It would have 3 or possibly 4 moves tied with it, and they would not need to have a combat rank in order to use those moves and stuff like that. So those are really strong weapons that get made. And last but not least, we have the Unknown Mysteries. This is a $50 secret menu item that's mentioned once in the game. Sometimes I'll mention it a couple times, but usually it's just the once. This is a game changer for the party, or sometimes it can hinder the party. We had them fight a swarm of Nilligo before, an Ultra Beast, when they were in the Ultra World, or the Nova factory. A swarm of Ultra Beasts showed up and they had to fight them. But today the Unknown Mysteries, I'm going to keep it the same as last week because their ship is still currently being fixed. So while the ship is being fixed, I'm going to have this Unknown Mysteries keep going. And it is that the ship is going to have essentially a barrier around it that makes it so they can breathe outside of the ship as long as they're on the patio. That will be able to be used as so they can go outside of the ship, and if they see Pokemon out there they want to catch, they can just walk out there, essentially, kind of thing. But yes, so that is the secret menu, or that is the Unknown Mysteries for today. A patio for the ship where they will be able to breathe outside in space. The only one who can currently still actually just go out in space is Echo, but they still don't have a way to really get back. So this patio would be a nice way for them to catch Pokemon that they encounter out in space. So which will be kind of neat. But yeah.
You organic suns have oxygen.
Anyway, without further ado, thank you for being here once again, and we are going to start this Pokemon Space Odyssey. If you guys are ready.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. Alright. Here we
The
go.
moment I understood the weakness. Disgusting.
Last time on the Pokemon Space Odyssey, the players had been exploring and gaining supplies for this in this metropolis. Ivy and Robert went to a essentially department store, and then after leaving the department store, Robert went to a blacksmithy area to get a new weapon made. Their weapon will be, did I say tomorrow? Correct? It will be done?
Yep, you said that the weapon and shield will be ready in a day.
Got it. So yeah, so the weapon and shield will be ready in a day. The shield didn't have anything special on it, but Robert used some shards of his own to make a special weapon that had some dragon move, and a flying move. He was actually able to pick called Air Slash, right? Or aerial.
Yep, Air Slash, and then we randomed Dragon Pulse for the dragon.
Yep. So
That Air Slash would be good.
Yeah.
Oh, both of them are going to be awesome because I'm a special attacker, so that's amazing.
Anyway, Echo tried to infiltrate a junkyard, shortly deciding that there were too many security cameras and robots kind of flying around, and just ended up deciding to try and go find a Rotom. Succeedingly found a Rotom at a power plant upon the guidance of a worker at said power plant, almost like a guard, but they let him in as long as he stuck nearby. Unfortunately, this Rotom was a little too high leveled for him to be able to catch, so the Rotom was able to run away. But if he ever wants to come back and find this Rotom, it'll always be here. And this Rotom was a electric grass type Rotom, so but it was it was level 45, and it was a little too hard to catch for him right now. And that's kind of where we left Echo. Henry was at a kind of traveling back and forth between and getting supplies, getting some new berry seeds at a greenery, and then they went to the contest hall to find out when the next contest was. Unfortunately, it is within a week, or it is in a week, and I think the party had been wanting to go back to Pafomia, so unless they wanted to stay here a week and do that, things might happen back in Pafomia, which they can't, I don't know. But at the end, we kind of panned out and saw the sky turn black within the clouds, and a flash of green happened in the sky, inside of the clouds. And that is where we return.
I actually had a question about that. Is that something that was more like, narrator saying that to the audience, or was that something that was noticeable by the actual
that
characters?
Was at the time narrator to the audience, but we will be getting into that right now as we can then get your reactions. So hold on, I just gotta find the music for this. Let me get to this quick. As we're still kind of okay. Let me turn that down. Alright, so right now, Robert and Ivy, you guys were traveling together. As of now leaving the blacksmith area. Ivy, you're currently here. Is there anything you want to do while you were still here? Like, you can also get a weapon or something if you'd like, if you have the money for it. So
I think actually Ivy would like to eat some space food. I would
Space
like to look
food?
for a
Nice.
nice street. We can
Yeah.
play like that. I was looking for some street food vendors when I saw it.
okay. Would you have separated from Robert, or are you still with him?
Oh, good question.
Because you technically don't have to have gone in with him to the blacksmith. I just didn't have a chance to say what you were up to before that.
No, I think I'll stay with him for a second. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be with him.
Well, then the scene is
And-
yours.
Okay, so just okay, sorry.
Whenever I say the scene is yours, it means if you guys want to have a conversation about what to do next, you guys can. It just kind of leaves it open for like chatting and stuff like that. So if you want to.
Did we flash happen already or not?
Not yet. We kind of
Not yet,
backtracked
okay.
a little bit. That was just for the stream. So
I go to Robert. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. What kind of weapon are you getting? What are you? Is he not here? When Ivy is just
He's
looking
the-
around.
you kind of. I think you came out before Robert did, as he I think went up to the third floor to like go sell some of his crystals, because there was a jewelry spot on the third floor. So, or no, because he would have had to. He didn't have enough money for the shield. So he went up, sold some stuff, got a lot of money for it, and then came back and got the shield. So I think you probably be waiting outside. You don't see Robert around. So if you want to wait for him, you can.
In my mind, Ivy would be a little bit like a distracted dog, like standing there waiting, and like something is happening, or some smell is smelling, or
Yeah.
some sound is hearing, and I would immediately follow it.
Okay.
Being honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll say you managed to. You start smelling what smells like baked goods, like bread and stuff, and it's like, whoa.
I'm imagining like that Bonsai is immediately leaving his Pokeball.
Yeah, he jumps out. He's just like,
sitting in the air as well.
Bonsai. You just
And we're kinda like
His clogged
following the
nose.
smell in a trance. Not
Yeah.
quite yet, on a cartoon cloud flying, but close
You're
enough.
just like floating along with it, cartoon style. Heck yeah, that's funny. Yeah, you guys see in the context of, it doesn't actually look like this, but you see a floating Ivy and also a bonsai kind of like floating there going, it's just along. It's funny. Get out of here. There we go. But yeah, not far along, not far away from the blacksmith. You guys see, or you and Bonsai see a bakery. And yeah, you guys, do you guys want to go up to it?
I think does it have like probably has like a window, right? So I think Bonsai and I are standing in front of the window and looking at all the tasty goods in there and kind of starting drooling and like,
Yeah.
which one do you want to try first?
You see lots of biscuits, some croissants. There's some donuts with like weird looking glaze on them, just because it's like you've never had donuts from a fairy planet. They're very sparkly.
Enter the store.
Okay.
Hey! It's like a line or something.
Welcome to the magical sparkle. I don't know what to call it.
Hey! It smells divine. I see like I'm new here.
Mhm.
I've seen these delicious donuts with the sparkly glaze. I would like one of those. And also, do you have something for my partner here? And I pet.
Yeah, all of our food
Bonsai.
here is actually edible for Pokemon as well. So
Then two, please.
yeah. All right. They aren't too expensive. I'll say 25 Poke each, so total 50 Poke.
That's so fine.
Yeah.
I have to do math. Ew. I'll hand over money and would love to eat it basically right now.
Yeah, as you guys, she kind of says, "Wait, you might wanna," and then as you bite into it, hang on.
Before we eat it, Bonsai and I are basically like cheersing it, and I hand one to Bonsai. He's probably eating it without. He has no hands. I remember right now. He has no hands, so
Yeah.
I put it in his mouth for him, and he's jumping down, and I'm jumping down.
Hold on, I'm trying to. Oops. There we go. Okay. Roll me a D100
Yeah, yes sir.
for both you and Bonsai. I just found this
That's
list.
for me, and that one's for Bonsai.
93 to 3. Oh gosh. All right, let's start with you. And if it's bad, oh, okay. Okay, so interesting. You start seeing. Oh, Sean left. Oops.
Yeah, we lost the Sean.
Oh no! Hang on. Let me see if I can fix this. It's better than nothing. I just want both of your faces shown. Oh, Sean's back.
Hey Sean.
Oh no! Alright. Sorry. Let me fix this. There we go. Alright, so you start seeing Ivy. Your vision starts to change.
Oof.
And you can still see everything regular, but there seems to be a little bit of a mist kind of floating around. And I rolled 2d6.
I'm supposed to roll 2d6?
Yeah.
Am I high?
And for the next 8 hours, you're basically high. You can see up to. It says you can see up to 60 feet into the elemental plane of air.
Oh damn! Oh no! Oh no!
I should get a for Pokemon random effect. If I can find one for that, that'd be funny. But yes, for the next 8 hours, you can see 60 feet into the elemental plane of air, which basically essentially kind of means you're a little high. But and then for Bonsai, as we go to 3, roll 2d4.
2d4. Oh no! That's 3.
3. Ow. Okay. So for the next 3 minutes, Bonsai is invisible and silent. You can walk on liquid surfaces as if it was solid ground without falling in.
Oh damn!
So Bonsai just
Wait,
disappears,
these are some
and you don't know where he went.
donuts. Huh? Was I? Oh, I'm like, oh. Did you poof into air?
She's just like, our. As in behind the counter, you see what looks to be a pixie. Our donuts are meant to be for like a party trick, kind of for fun randomness kind of thing. So that's why there's you see it's like we use the dust from our pixie wings to kind of, it's like we're kind of tricksters. We technically have a sign that says that. You see a sign that says, all dust is meant for magical whimsiness.
Oh, this is fucking whimsy.
That way you can't sue them.
Good on you, little scary person. I'm pranked. You successfully
So-
actually pranked me.
Now knowing this, technically if you want to, you could buy more donuts for later. If you wanted to.
I'm going to buy 3 more donuts.
Alright, She's like, okay, awesome. She says that'll be 75 poke.
75. Okay.
And then you get 3 magic, or you get 3 donuts, 3 magic sprinkle donuts.
Free
That's what I'm
magic
calling them.
sprinkle donut.
Do not offer heavy sugar after eating.
Magic sprinkle donut.
That's funny. Alright, I'm gonna favorite this page, but I should really find a random one for Pokemon. Let's see. Oh, actually, there is one. I'll do that for next time, though. But it's just like one that the AI found, so I'm like, but it's still on there, so it works out. That's funny. Okay, cool. I might have to save that. I'm gonna do that. Put it on my Word document quick. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, just copying this over and paste. Awesome. Okay, I'll save that after we're done. Awesome. Okay, cool. So yeah, so for the next 8 hours, you see 60 feet into the elemental plane of air, which I'm just gonna say it's like you're basically seeing mist everywhere, like the moon mist.
I also imagine that I see like actual wind gusts in real life, bigger. That's my interpretation. Not sure if you agree with it.
Yeah.
But like if someone speaks, you know, that it's actually just an airwave, and I see like a big like someone throwing a stone in the pond, but it's in the fog air.
Yeah.
Little bit disorienting, but I think I get used to it.
All right. After you buy the donuts, is there anything else you wish to do here?
I think I would like to wait for Robert, and I
Okay.
would probably be like holding on to Bonsai.
You don't know where he is.
I don't know. Can I? Doesn't he say? I thought he said something. Where's
Yeah,
Bonsai?
he'll
I can't hear him, right.
Yeah, he'll bump into you so you can see him, because you can't hear him or see him, but he'll bump into you. So if you want to like hang on to him or get on top of him,
I
you
think I
just
would
do
like
flip.
hang on to him, and the people outside would just see me, this giant furball, looking completely disoriented, and somehow being able to walk like leaned on something.
Yeah.
It's not there.
All right. Yeah, and as you make your way back to, are you just gonna head back to where Robert was, or?
Yeah, I'll wait
Okay.
for Robert.
Yeah, and halfway back, basically back on your way to the blacksmith department, Bonsai becomes revisible, and he is fine now.
Bonsai, you're back!
Bonsai's just like, oh my god, Bonsai. He looks at you, and all he sees are anime eyes. Sparkly anime eyes. Alright, with that, Echo, you have now left the power plant. Is there anything you wish to do?
Me? Oh.
Mhm.
I'm heading back to the ship.
Okay. On your way back to the ship, it is still being in the process of being put back together and fixed up. But I think there would be like a spot for you to rest next to your ship still, if you just kind of want to watch it and see what's going on.
Essentially, Echo's just going to sit down, look at the ship, and just processing it all so that it could be made more easier with repairs.
Yeah.
Also,
Sounds good.
Robert was heading back to the ship too after the whole like getting the weapon thing. So
Okay, so we'll say you meet up with Ivy outside. After you see he's got a bag full of donuts. And but you also see he's got sparkly magical eyes, and he's got like anime eyes.
Hey, Robert! Hey, Robert! How you doing,
I was-
Robert?
just well, good. Even though I don't prefer what I bought. I am still excited to see it come to fruition. But I have mixed feelings.
Ah, what did you buy?
I bought a sword and a shield.
Ah, like this book I was reading, like Pokemon Sword and Shield. It was like an adventure novel.
I was gonna make a Pokemon Sword and Shield
That's funny.
reference, and then it's gonna be cyan and magenta, so you know, like, it's even gonna be the colors of Sword and Shield.
Dang.
But oh man, I should have the sword be cyan and the shield be magenta. But yeah, I feel like a galactic conflict might be occurring soon. I feel like I need to gear myself up for a fight, even though I've left that life behind me, but I feel like that life is also in front of me too at this point.
Anyone? You did fighting? I was looking like at this nice old 10-year-old professor in front of him. Like, wait a second, who are you? You never really talked about your.
Are you?
Back on my home planet, I made a name for myself. Like, my planet is embroiled in a constant civil war, and I was actually one of the better, well, somebody would probably say best, but yeah, fighters. But I really regret a lot of the things that I did during that time.
Huh?
And wanted to put it behind me.
Like fighting, or like show fighting, or like martial arts fighting?
More like shooting pistols at living targets.
Oh. I'm too high for this shit, man.
That reminds me about that. Don't worry about that. About this chat.
Man, luckily luckily you don't shoot at me both, so I'm happy.
Well, also, I feel like since I am now a new person, and if I do need to fight, I will now decide to fight at least in a different way. I'll fight to protect people instead of fight to kill. So, I want to be more known as a protector than the aggressor.
That's good. I'm glad.
That's good. That's all.
Hence the reason
Little
why I
floaty
also
man.
fought Shield.
Yeah.
But also, in other news, I ended up selling a bunch of those shards, those crystal shards that I had, and I now have 12,000 Poke for our ship.
That's a lot of pork. It's a lot of donuts.
That's
in
a
fact,
lot of
actually,
donuts.
I was planning on going to call Echo about that, because I know that Echo would be quite excited to hear the fact that there's that much money going into the ship. In fact, actually, yeah, you know what? I will call up Echo right now.
Okay.
Because we have phones.
Echo, you start hearing from your Pokewatch. However you want it to sound. How does your Pokewatch sound going off?
Do you have a specific ringtone for Robert, or like?
Now you hear
Robert
So-
would just have the default one because he doesn't understand technology to have personalized ringtones.
That's so true, King.
But yeah, you hear your Pokewatch going off. It seems that Robert is calling you.
Immediately picks it up and answers.
Hi, Echo. I figured that you should know right away that I have recently came into a landfall of wealth, and I have 12,000 Poke for our ship.
There was silence for a moment. Continued silence. Then, in a very deadpan, hesitant tone, where did you get this money?
I sold a bunch of the those shards that I had collected, and to people that were very eager to have them. So, yeah, they were quite happy with them, and they gave me a lot of money for each.
Okay.
And I intend to use them for our ship.
Okay, once the ship gets done repairing, come to me immediately. There's a lot of stuff that we need to do and a lot of stuff that we need to get.
Yes, of course.
All right.
I'll be like, being very high. Robert, saying you had a land full of money sounds like you killed your rich uncle and inherited it.
That's a good point. That does kind of sound a little suspicious now that I think about it.
Also, we should add a bakery so we can make more donuts.
I like the idea that, like, yeah, that you are obsessed.
I'm obsessed with all kinds of food, but it's not from my home planet, okay? I have range, I have depth.
That. Nice. Yeah. So, I mean, I kind of want Robert to eat one, but no, it's fine. You can
I have bought
If
them-
it's offered, you might.
I have-
You
I don't.
But
I don't
what
like
an
saying
expectation
things,
for
but
the
it's like
rest.
because it's up to you guys. So.
But I'm saving them for the evening, you know, because I don't want us to be high while we have work to do. One high person is enough.
All
They
right.
literally. I didn't realize there were literally wheat donuts. I thought
No,
you guys were
they're-
kidding.
No, they're
high,
not
high.
weed donuts. They just make him so. Ivy's effect right now is that for the next 8 hours, he can see 60 feet into the elemental plane of air.
So everything is hazy and kinda dizzy for me, and yeah. And we're not actually wheat donuts, but Ivy's like a little bit confused right now. Too much.
But yeah,
input.
they're basically magic. They're wild magic donuts.
Also playing it
okay.
like I'm high is funny, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Fair.
did find a list for Pokemon, a D100 list for things could happen. So it's like, yeah, cool. All right. Anyway, anything else you wish to do while you're out, or were you just heading
Yeah, I'm
back to the
primarily
ship?
just heading back to the ship to,
Okay.
hand the money over to Echo and, yeah, work on more ship upgrades.
Awesome. All right. So, Ivy, you're going with him, or are you gonna go? By...
Yeah, I'm going with him.
Okay.
Still
sounds good.
kinda like holding onto to Bonsai's little shrubbery on his back. And
He is back visible, but I can see if you're gonna still hold on to him. That'd be kind of funny. I guess since you do technically have two visions right now, it'd be kind of weird. So yeah, oh, yeah. So Bonsai lets you still hang on to him since it is a little disorienting right now.
Also, Robert might offer a shoulder too to. Be like, okay, yeah, you're clearly like wobbly here.
Awesome. All right, as you guys
Or
shuffle
no,
it-
no, Robert would put Ivy on Bonsai's back because
Nice.
Grotle is still pretty big, you know.
Yeah, Grotle
I
has
know
a
Ivy's still
mountable
probably
size.
bigger, but still.
Yeah. I think Grotle has a mounting size.
Yeah, he it has, yeah.
Was it mount 1 or 2?
Good question.
Should be under capabilities.
Oh, apparently it doesn't.
Oh.
Oh,
Or is that
Really?
didn't that change? Let me look it up. Groddle. No, it does not have a mount.
Oh, interesting.
Only Torterra has multiple too.
Oh, weird. Okay,
interesting.
cool.
Yeah, I thought Grotle at least had like a 1, but all right.
I mean, not cool that it doesn't, but cool to know that it does only with the Torterra.
But it has
Alright.
Underdog. Interesting.
All non. I'm pretty sure all non, fully leveled Pokemon have Underdog. The only fully leveled Pokemon that could have Underdog is Beedrill and Butterfree. Pokemon like them, because the ones that evolve at level 10, they're still pretty weak. But you know, they give them that. And funny thing enough, Beedrill and Butterfree, and if other ones like I think Beautyfly and Dustox, because I don't actually know if Dustox has. I know Dustox has a Dynamax form, you know, but and so does Beautyfly. I'm pretty sure. But stuff like the Beedrill, like those are form changes, not evolutions. So with them, it's funny because I actually asked it in the forum, and they said that Beedrill has Underdog because it doesn't have the stats of a normal Pokemon. It has a little bit less, you know. And then so they give it Underdog because normally what Underdog does is it makes it so when you give it that edge, like Underdog, it's called like Underdog something, but it makes it so all your base stats go up by 1.
Yeah.
But then the Pokemon can't evolve.
Yeah.
But a
I
Beedrill
saw
has
that.
Underdog, so you can give Beedrill that edge, even though it can't evolve anymore. But then you can still give it, you can still change its form and make it a Mega Beedrill. It's like, oh damn! It's kind of scary. Having an Underdog Beedrill with Mega Beedrill. It's like, damn, alright. But yes, I did think that was kind of cool, yeah.
It's good.
So, Pokemon that have the final evolution have at 10 most likely have Underdog. Yeah, so that would be fun to give them that and cool. That made him a little extra strong. Alright, so yes, as Robert leans Ivy over Bonsai and you both help him back to the ship, in no time, you guys find Echo back at the ship, just kind of watching over the process of the ship being built. It's still, I think you've been out for about 3 hours, and it would have taken you an hour to get back. So I'd say, Marius or Ivy, you're within the first hour of your vision. But 4 hours have
8
gone by
hours.
since the ship has started repairing. So it's about half done. And yeah, you guys find River there. Or you guys find... Stop it! You guys find Echo there.
Excuse me? Oh, I'm
know.
sorry. I'm not supposed to be here. Peace, y'all.
No! Echo's name changes the river. Just kidding.
I'd imagine playing myself in this place. I don't think... I'm not sure if I could handle that.
But yes, you find Echo, just kind of watching over the ship. There seems to be no sign of Henry, though.
Well, yeah, I run up to Echo and I'm like, here's all the money that I've obtained. We can use it to upgrade our ship. I see that you definitely have some upgrades already prepared, but yeah, we can make this so
It
much
is
better.
Yes, the ship is currently going through repairing because we have been neglecting the ship because Well, we ran into that black hole.
Oh yeah, yeah. We've definitely ran into some troubles, but But not only can we repair it, but we should also now be able to actually upgrade it now too.
Yes.
All right. And with the money he hands over, the ship now has a ship fund of 14,000 poke.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, let me do it up.
I forgot what some of the upgrades that we wanted were, but I definitely know that this will help a lot.
I do know that we were going for a basically overhaul the ship to be a explorer class spaceship. So
we definitely
it'll
wanted
be
to
bigger
upgrade
in
the-
size and could carry more people, and then depending on how much that'll cost,
I would say because it's technically the bigger version, normally they're 20,000. But because you're just upgrading your ship, I'm gonna make it half the price, so just 10,000.
Oh yeah, since we're upgrading a medium to like a large,
Yeah.
it's cheaper than just
Yeah, because
buying a
if
new
you
one
wanted to
outright.
buy a new one, it would be 20,000.
yeah, that was for playing the entire time, just overhauling a ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just yeah. So that's 10K. Would the scrap that I have in my inventory currently help with that pricing?
How much is one scrap?
Got 20 scrap in my inventory, and
I forgot if we said how much one scrap was worth.
Let me check. I'll be right with you on that one.
I don't know if that's in the Pokemon tabletop. I think that might have been
It
just
is.
something. Oh, it is.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
It's just I have to find the bastarding thing.
Also, I forgot exactly which class or like where it's located in Duke Dream of 3, but it is in there.
Okay, well, I have scrap in the items on Fantasy Grounds too.
Yeah. Okay,
but there's
so
no price for it, so
because
Oh.
this is going to be relying on like mechanical stuff, like mechanical stuff, about 1,000 worth.
okay, yeah. It says trainers can also disassemble any item they are capable of crafting to gain scrap equal to half the cost they would pay to craft the item. For example, a fashionista can cut up fancy clothes for a clothes scrap worth 1,250 for using their other features. Scrap is always tied to a particular item category. Here are some suggestions for those categories. So food would be snack items, refreshments, bait items, baby food. Medicines would be like all basic restoratives, X items, dire hit, guard specs, vitamins. Repellents would be like all repel items and all pester balls. Pokeballs would just be all Pokeballs.
Yeah.
And fashion
Then
items
of course
would be items
there's
from
the
fashion
sci-fi
creates.
stuff along with it.
Yeah.
So it's adding more to that list.
So yeah. So
And
the
I've been
chef taking
collecting
home
scrap
leftovers.
any way I can. Pretty much.
So basically, I guess what we would do is from now, whenever you decide to make scrap, just find the original pricing and half it, and then you get that much scrap. So you could be like, I have this much worth in scrap. Kind of like how we have a ship fund.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah. So if you've got like a spot that says how much scrap you have worth of,
I have it in my notes. I
Okay.
have 20 scrap.
right, but how much of that scrap was found? Like
We found about a good bit of it, if I remember correctly. I found a good bit of it in Pinopia because Pinopia is a fucking graveyard.
right.
So
I guess
It's
what I'm
home-
saying is from now on we should say what type of scrap it is and like what it's scrapped from. So like if it's like maybe if we
Oh,
find
yes.
a hyper potion scrap, it's like whatever a hyper potion's worth is, the scrap will be
Yeah,
half of
okay.
that. And then
yeah,
we'll just
I
add
only
that to
got. I'm only labeled.
So we'll say-
20. So,
Yeah, okay. So from now on we'll do it like that. Just because then instead of how many scrap you have, you can have a scrap worth. So we can find items that are scrap of a thing. So you could be like, what, do I find any scrap of this kind of thing? And then I could be like, you find that scrap of that item, in which case, if it's let's say there's an item normally worth 1,000, you would then get 500 poke of scrap worth. And then you would just have a scrap.
I'm doing it
list.
like depending on how much scrap you want me to put into the ship to decrease.
I'll say
performance
you had 20 scrap. Let's just say it's. I'm okay with saying it's like. I'm okay with it being 2,000 right now of scrap.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go with
scrap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But from now on, we'll have to be like, if you find scrap, it'll have to be a specific item version scrap of it, and then you'll have to be like, all right, so what is that item worth? And then half of that you'll just get that for money. So yeah, awesome. So we'll say you have 20 scrap is worth 2,000.
Okay, that's going into the ship. So
Got it. Okay.
the ship
Sounds good.
upgrade to make it bigger.
So we have. Oops, not that. So it's now 16,000. I gotta go get that quick. So I update it to.
So okay, all right.
Yep. 16,000. There we go. I should just keep that up. There we go.
Okay.
Awesome.
So
Alright, so you guys are now at the ship. You guys have basically there's still 4 hours left for the ship to be fully repaired before you can add any upgrades to it. Anything else you guys wish to do, or are you just kind of waiting around the last 4 hours?
waiting until the ship gets done repairing, then Echo's immediately going to go to like that PC or like someone that handles like upgrading ships and whatnot and talking to them.
Gotcha. Ivy,
Yeah, and
Robert?
I'll be just talking and seeing if I forgot her name. She's
Kate?
my daughter. Kate, yeah. And seeing if
She's
Kate
my
wants to
daughter.
do some more training.
Yeah, she'll do some training with you.
Sweet.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Actually, how high is IV at the moment?
Oh yeah, you,
Not really-
you
not
as you
really
just as you just kind of turn around and now seeing the party, you see Ivy have sparkly anime eyes, and he is, just How does he look right now?
I'm not really high, but I'm wide open. My eyes are open wide, and I'm like not focusing any of you, but like looking in space and being like confused a little. You see that when I try to walk, I'm a little bit swaying. I am not able to walk straight, but my speech is fine, and my
Yeah.
mental capabilities always are fine.
Yeah,
But-
he seems
you-
fine now, but you can definitely still see what you see. So
Yeah. So it should be weaker now because I'm a little bit used to it now, but I'm still like reacting to things you cannot see and distracted by things you cannot see either.
nice. All right, so yeah, that's what you see. He's just kind of looking around and seeing things.
I'm just gonna assume that it's just because the metropolis is just like very overwhelming to Ivy.
All right.
Like
With
I'm
that-
not gonna
oh.
think it's something that Ivy consumed that's making Ivy this way.
So when the repairs finish 4 hours later, Ivy, there will still be, because 1 hour passed. What was that? 4 hours.
Can I?
There will be
am
3
I
hours
able-
left with the effect still.
Actually,
but
while I go train, I will, because I once again do think that it's Ivy just being so overwhelmed and impressed by this metropolis.
Mhm.
I want to train in the park, and I do invite Ivy to come along. And Kate. tree
Aw.
in the park.
Okay.
That's cute.
Yeah. As you guys or as you ask Ivy if he wants to go to the park with you guys, before you leave the ship, it starts getting darker.
Oh. What time is
It's like 4 p.m.
it? Okay. I look instinctively. I look up. Just be like, is this planet usually get dark around this time? I guess it did. I don't think it had.
Yeah.
Wait,
you
you're
guys-
seeing it too? Did you also have a donut?
Uh,
Um,
Donuts?
Ivy,
No, I haven't had a donut.
you see it starting to get darker too, but you don't
Mhm.
see the darkness. You don't see the dark overhead clouds that everyone else sees, that have like
Okay.
kind of coalesced into the sky. And everyone else, actually, that's not the song. Where is it?
Oh yeah, bring on the spooky music. Let
I'm in danger.
I'm
not
in
that song.
danger.
Oh, what did I want to do? Where is it? What the heck? There's a better one.
Oh yeah, this is the one that I was thinking about.
You know what? Fine. I'll use the theme still. You guys see the overcast, pull in, and there's, like from it almost weirdly there, because at one moment there was no dark clouds, and the next moment there was. And to the west, you guys see a green light in the sky, almost like flash. Ivy, you don't see any of these clouds with your vision, because you actually see past them with it. You see a green beam shoot from the sky, almost like a green light start, and there's a beam shoots down towards the ground, way to the west, and then the light ends at the top and kind of almost like erases itself back towards the ground as well.
Did you see that?
So we all saw the green though, right?
Yeah, you all
But
saw the
Ivy
green.
saw, like-
Ivy saw the beam.
Oh, okay. Does the green look like it's like above the metropolis, or does it look like it's like
It's far to the
outside
west.
that?
Like far
Far
to the west. Almost like a sunset's far to the east or west,
Do
kind of thing.
Do you mean like
like so far away.
outside of the town, like on the other side of the continent, or on the other side of town, far west?
I keep forgetting these planets aren't actually flat.
Wait, that's wrong. That's a lie.
I'm kind of so the way I imagine these maps is they are a round planet, but it's like how we have a map of the like of Earth, but it's flat, just to kind of think, just in the sense of us viewing it. So the planet is round, but I'm going to say you still see this. And you guys can definitely, almost like the green, what's it called? The green flash with the Pirates of the Caribbean thing, or it's not even that. It's just an in general effect. When the sunlight hits the water of the ocean, just for a second, it flashes
kind of
green.
Flashes for that split second on the horizon.
Yeah, so you guys see that green, except it's lasting, and Ivy actually sees what looks to be like a faraway beam. Even though you can only see 60 feet into the thing, I'm gonna say that the clouds aren't there in the vision. So, and you can see this, and the clouds are still not gone.
Do we have a map of the?
Not yet.
Would there be one at this port?
Yes, there would be one. Like you could definitely find one. There's just not one for you guys to install into your watches/ship. You'd have to actually go buy that. But there is a map of the planet and a map. Well, Yeah, there'd be a map of the planet, but there'd be a map of the metropolis too, because that's kind of what you saw at first.
Could I make a general education check? 'Cause or a different check that you think that might be more appropriate, because it's the only one that I can think of, but maybe there might be a better one you can think of.
Yeah.
To kind of like guesstimate where on the map this beam of light might be coming.
Let me open up my World Anvil thing first so I can get the map out. 1 moment.
Because it's like it's kind of difficult, but like people can do it like
Yeah.
in real life. I don't think that's about. So.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna say.
There's also survival check.
I was gonna say this would be more of a survival check.
Yeah, crap. I only have a 2 in that, but I might suggest it to others that might be better. I'll still try it first.
Yeah, I mean, how do you ask?
Well, I have a 2 check, so
No, I
I'll make
mean,
the check first.
Right. Oh, see. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
Okay, 7. That won't get you that.
Okay. Yeah, as I look at it, I'd be like, Ivy is kind of weird right now, but I know Ivy is good at maps and figuring out things. So
Ivy actually seems to be
Ivy-
doing a little better. He's just looking around kind of weird.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
better
Ivy,
than he
could
was
you
when he
take
was
a look
at
at this map and kind of just estimate where that light might be, or might be coming from.
I'm looking
Ivy
down
might
the
even
map,
have a better chance because Ivy can see the beams.
looking like wrapping my eyes and showing my head and trying to focus and not to be distracted by the fog, looking through the fog.
I'll say you can make a roll with just a -2. Because
A
of your
-2.
vision.
Okay.
Yeah, just
And it's a survival roll.
Yep, survival.
Survival. Oh man, it's a flat 5d6. Okay,
Nice.
that's a +2. It's
Not
okay.
bad. That's okay. Um, you, I will say, it was on the map. You can tell it's kind of actually. I can open up the map on here too. And I'll go to that battle scene map so you guys can see where you are. Yeah, so you guys are here. That's Marisolith, where the capital is. Oh, and even if so if I forget to share it with you guys, you can go to the combat trackers and double click your image, and it'll bring you up on the thing. I think only, but I think you can also find it in the images because there isn't a lot for that. But I could just add your characters to the map too, so that it actually pulls you up. But I see. Yeah, I'll share it. That's fine. I think it'll just be easier. There we go. So, Marisolith is here, and you guys, this is the whole entire map. You guys are kind of in the middle of the map. Where the light seemed to be coming from was this way. That's just me pinging in general, but from where you guys can see it, it seems to be coming from the west, like a little west, a little bit south, but more west.
So yeah, I kind of missed the ping. So was it already by the lake, ocean, or?
You don't get it with that kind of roll.
Okay, so just in the west. Okay.
It does. You do get the feeling it is very, very quite far away. But you do also see other people staring and looking, and some people are panicking. And roll me perception checks, everyone.
And mine's also a 2.
No, the 5.
Do I still have a -2?
No,
this, or
with it's sight based. You're good. 8.
Yay!
Okay, not great. But Echo.
What do I need to roll again?
A perception.
Perception.
People are freaking out.
Hold up.
12? Okay, not bad. You hear some people say, there's that green light again. What's happening?
Yeah.
I don't...
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. What's going on? That's all you can really hear.
Education.
Huh?
Cult education. Because this is a real. This is otherworldly.
Okay, roll me an occult education. It's going to be very difficult, though.
Yeah.
You have no idea what that light could be.
Two ones. Oh, get to re-roll those two ones.
Okay, so we add 7 to that. Still
Yeah,
not
20
enough. 24? Yeah.
Not even a crumb of a hint.
You just
can
feel
I
that
go
that
around
light might...
and try to-
I'll say you get the idea that that light is very unnatural. But you
I'm
don't
gonna
know
try
what
to
it could
talk to somebody about it, like someone nearby, and be like, "Do you know what that is?" Like, because I haven't heard them like also asking it, so I'm just curious if this has to do with
be.
it.
I'll say that Echo probably brought it up to someone or you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, you go talk to someone, and they just say, "Oh, we don't know what's happening, but we saw that light again like a week before."
So did it happen only the once, or does it?
Just the once. We don't know what's
Did
going
anything
on.
happen the last time?
No one knows. We don't really have a way to get around the planet I mean, there's people here that can go look, but they've just kind of been sticking around. They've been nervous to go out ever since that light happened. That's why there's so many people here. That's why there's so
Our
many
ship,
ships.
our ship right now is still in the process of being worked on. Would someone let us borrow a vehicle so we can go investigate for you?
I don't. You're just talking to a civilian. This is just a regular civilian you're talking to.
For some reason, I thought it was like a worker at the place.
No.
Uh,
There would
you
be a
point
lot of
me in the
people
direction-
outside of their ship now, just kind of looking, because this is why there's so many ships just docked.
Could you point me in the direction of someone that might work at this dock?
I mean, they tend to just point towards the reception desk, which is probably like, because you guys are so way at the end, like towards the wall of the city, because that's where you guys had to land, since there was a lot of ships landed. It'll probably take you about like 20 minutes to get there.
Yeah, fair. That's a worth it time.
Yeah. You guys see Robert head off. Do you guys do anything, or?
I do tell the party like what I'm doing. Like I'm just like I'm
Okay.
gonna try to figure this out. Like,
Yeah,
or at least that's what I
following.
say. I'm gonna try to figure this out. And I. So,
Go ahead and try to figure it out.
Okay. So yes, Robert, as you head out, we are actually going to take a short break.
Robert is severely being like, why couldn't this wait like a day? No.
All right. But yeah, we are gonna be right back. Go to the bathroom, get some snacks if you need it. I know I'm gonna run to the bathroom while we're on break. But so anyway, yes. While we are on break, Ivy, if you want to find out your item that you got, and then I don't know who did the most for story stuff right now. So I think we'll leave it up to you guys.
I did put $12,000 into the ship fund, so like
That would happen last week.
Sugar
You
daddy.
sold it last week.
that's a lot.
Okay,
Hey,
fine.
I had the 12,000, but now it was actually donated. So.
You know what? If you guys are all cool with it, I'll give it to Robert.
I'm fine.
Okay.
It's good.
I'm fine with it.
Okay. So Robert, you'll get a magic item from Schoolie Eye, and Ivy got the another one from Avarian. So, but yes, you guys can pick that while we're on the break or during the game on the second half. But don't go away. We'll be back. I'm gonna go get something to drink too. So we'll see you in a bit.
Now it's time for me to look up consumable item.
Welcome back, everybody. The players had just witnessed a... Oh, not mysterious area. What the hell? That wasn't the one. I wanted this one. The players just witnessed a green light in the sky far, far, far to the west. And Ivy had seen past all the clouds of what he witnessed an actual light, a beam shooting from the sky to the ground. But we return with Robert heading back to like a reception area to find someone working at the docks to see if they know anything about what's going on. When you reach the docks, Robert, the darkness seems to go away and the clouds clear.
Is the green
And it
still?
looks... Nope, green's gone.
Oh. How? And you said it was only like a 20-minute walk?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that was really fast. I still will talk to the reception in this if there's one there.
Yeah, there's them. You can see she looks stressed.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
That light that happened a week ago, did it also disappear just as quickly as this time?
Yeah, it's about... we still don't know what's going on with that, but it's fairly unknown. That doesn't... We've never had that happen before. That's something new. But it usually lasts about the same amount of time, so... But it's still unknown, so it's like... Yeah, we don't know. Sorry, is there anything I can help you with?
Well, since you are... Do you record the manifests of all the ships that come through here?
Well, like, video?
Well, or just like...
Oh, like...
as a document something? Like, write down the ships that come through?
We do, but they're usually for employees, not for, not for, civilians.
I'm more wondering just if you've seen anything suspicious. Anyone...
I see ships come in and out. I'm just a receptionist.
But nothing notable?
No.
No one like wearing weird outfits that look like they're trying to hide themselves?
She looks you up and down. I can see one right now.
I'm not trying to hide myself.
All I'm saying is I see weird people show up all the time. It's not my job to get nosy, so...
Oh wait. Oh no, this is very. Well, I mean, I feel like you would note down suspicious individuals because like they could have like weapons or something like bomb. Robert does not say that out loud. But he's thinking that,
Yeah.
Odd. Like usually, like you would actually kind of clock suspicious individuals at a place like this. This is basically almost like an airport, but like even probably more secure.
Basically, you get the... I will say... I'll make an insight check, actually. What is it?
Or intuition, you mean?
Intuition, yeah.
Intuition.
Yeah, that's 66 plus. That's 66 plus 6.
Oh, plus 6, okay.
God damn.
That's a part of my race bonus.
Isn't it plus 2?
It might be. I don't know. I was looking.
I was gonna say, the 60s,
see.
the extra plus d6, that's if you get rid of a dice, and then you just add the 6 instead of rolling the 66, you get like 5d6 plus
Oh,
the 6.
yeah. It is 6 plus 2.
Okay. I was just like, wait a minute. So
Hold on a
you'll
minute.
have to get that, you'll have to get that, that edge that takes away a dice to give it +6.
Mhm.
So 5d6 +2 then?
No, 66 plus 2.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because you are a master in that. 26. Okay, so your intuition says, or tells you that, this place gets, like, bounty hunters. This place gets, like, pirates sometimes. But, I mean, not like pirates, but, you know what I mean? There's, like, and metropolises
Like
are made for
smugglers
everybody.
and other...
Yeah. There would be shady people
Yeah.
all the time, but, because they're a metropolis, which is for everyone, they kind of don't really think, like, as long as they're not doing anything bad in the metropolis, shady looking people are just shady looking people. They're not like, like she could already say, like, at your side, you have a gun holster with no gun in it, but she doesn't know if you have a gun or not. So,
And then Cassidy, the way Robert looks, he does look like probably like an old bounty hunter or something.
yeah.
I call... Oh, wait, did Echo, did you come with me? I know Ivy did, but did you come with me, Echo?
No, I didn't.
Did Ivy go with you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it. So yeah, Ivy, you would be there too then.
Yeah, I'll try to describe the cult people and just see if it rings a bell. But I feel like this line of questioning is probably run its course. But...
So Ivy, you also get this description of a white cloaked person, with like almost like shark teeth, and because that's what Robert was talking to before on the ship, but this is way before you showed up. He describes their pale white skin, and she basically says, I don't know. She's like, I don't know. I don't really look to people, like, they check in at their ships. They all have those terminals for checking in there. I'm always looking at people as of interest, but I haven't really seen any white cloaked people.
Yeah, I doubt that the green light is involved with them anyways. While our ship is being repaired, is there a vehicle that we could borrow or rent to maybe go out there and check it ourselves?
I mean,
Or
we've
where
got ships.
it was, presumably.
We've got like rental ships, yeah.
How much do they cost?
What size are you looking for?
Something that can just fit a
Or
maximum of
I guess she says, how many are there of you?
5.
5, so you probably want a 6 ship, so that one. We rent them out for 5,000 for the day.
I kind of tell Robert, it's pretty far away. I'm not sure if it was find it in a day and come back.
Yeah, we might just have to wait for our ship to be finished. Even though I really want to get out there as soon as we can.
Is that normal space technology? Like, can you, like, it looked like something was coming down. Like, did they shoot the planet or did they send someone down?
Robert, you
Maybe
have no
do
idea
a
what
pew
he's
pew?
talking about. Because you didn't see any of that.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a light. I didn't see anything get shot down.
Yes, it looked like the light was like coming down and then going back. You know, it's like, whip, like something was.
So
I don't know.
you say kind of like a meteor almost, or like a?
No, not a meteor. Like a. I can't explain it otherwise, but I'm thinking that it looks like somebody was sent down or something
Roll
was
me,
sent down.
Ivy. Roll me a technology education.
Yes, sir.
This is mainly to see if you would have known what this kind of thing would have been back on your planet, like, because if there was like a science division in your area. 15.
15.
Yeah, it looked like a laser beam.
A laser beam, yeah. Like, a laser beam, I don't know. Maybe it was just shot as a laser beam, and I don't know. Do people shoot lasers at planets randomly?
Well, no one that's good. So we're saying that this could be something above the planet,
Yeah.
not on the planet. That's causing this. Interesting.
Everyone make me an
And if
intuition check.
66.
This is gonna be a very difficult one though to but yes, maybe you might get a
I
shot.
trust you guys.
Could be prism.
Hey, a 9.
Hey, yeah, 9.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. Robert, you recall when you guys flew in towards the planet, you passed what looked like some kind of machinery that was surrounding the planet.
Huh?
Oh. You did?
It almost looked like clockwork.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, I can show you because it has the image of. Or did it? I don't remember.
I was so distracted by the night that I forgot. If you actually did mention it, I legitimately forgot. That's funny.
Maybe I don't have it on here. I thought I did. Oh, planets. There it is. So we're gonna go back to the other page. This right here. And I don't know if you can see it, Sean, but on Zoom, but this map.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
This is what Azuna looks like flying towards the planet. There's like almost like a golden like atmosphere around surrounding the planet.
And that is normal.
Hi,
for the
Christina.
planet, though, right?
You don't know.
Like that kind of like. Oh, really? So
I
this is
think
a
it
recent
is
thing.
normal. Yeah, actually, yes. This would be normal, for a look, but it does have a little bit like it almost kind of does look like gears. But you haven't really looked much in for roll me a general education to see if you would know about Yaizunu from before getting there.
Yeah, that's 5d6.
Okay.
Robert is fairly educated.
I'll say the most you know is that Yaizunu is a place of Fae. But you've never, you've kind of seen pictures and it kind of has looked like this picture. But upon arriving to the planet, you just thought it was something different. But you still flew past it anyway, kind of avoiding
There
the
might
metal.
be something kind of. Yeah, so there might be something kind of different about this atmosphere, but I can't really put my finger on it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it could be something then dealing with the darkness came from above us. That means, like Robert's definitely doing his whole like mumbling to himself thing again, where he just gets kind of stuck in his own head, just like, oh, if that's the case, then I'm if Echo or Henry was here, they would just turn to Ivan and be like, yeah, get used to that. It's probably about like the 6th or 7th time that Robert's done this, where he's thinking,
That's funny.
mumbling out loud. He's like, well, and this only happened again like last week. So if it happens again while we're here, we're not gonna be here. So it's like it'd be hard to pinpoint when it happens again. I call Echo.
All right, Echo picks up.
You know.
Do 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 do. Click.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wait, so I get
please.
the Mark before theme? Nice.
Can Echo see where Robert is?
You just knew he's kind of far off. It was a 20-minute walk. So yeah,
Okay.
he's nowhere near you. You're still at the ship.
Yep. What is it,
Echo.
Roberts?
I know that, we are definitely planning on heading back to Performia as soon as we can. But given what just happened here, would you be able, or would you mind staying here for a week? If need be.
How do I do proper rolls in this?
There's a tower. You can roll it on the tower, and it'll only let me see it, but it will show up in the chat. So, like at least for the stream, so they can still see it in a way. But if you want to roll it there, you can do that. I'll just kind of scroll up on. Ooh.
Echo there's a long silence, uncomfortable amount of silence. Then Echo would say, I prefer not to wait a week.
That is totally fair. I understand.
As much as intriguing the beacon to the moth flame, I want to go back to Phenopia.
Yes, of course. Yeah, that is totally reasonable, seeing as Hattery is still injured. Well, hopefully, whatever the slight was does not cause many
We
problems.
could
'cause
always
I
come.
feel-
We could always come back.
True. I just would feel guilty if something happened while we could done something about it, if anything bad happens. But I doubt that. Yeah, I think I can let this go.
Okay.
Which is for Robert, that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Like, yep, we can let this go. Yep, that's fine. Like,
All right. So, what is it you guys wish to do then? She said, "Is there any?" She's like, "Is there anything else I can help you with then?" Or
no,
Do you
we-
have a map of the planet
yeah,
for sale?
yeah. They're not that expensive. You have this for 50 poke.
Thank you. That's very good. I'll buy a map of the planet for the ship.
Nice.
Before we forgot again.
Yeah, she'll if she says
that's
it's
a
for
good
the
point,
ship,
thank you.
she'll hand you like a disc. That's got
Nice.
something you can install into your ship. And yeah, you now know where all the cities that I have on there. I could try to in my off time I will try to put the cities in the Izuno surface map. But yeah, there's a couple of cities to the west that I've got down there. If you want to look at that map to see where it potentially happened. Down to the west from Metropolis, there's the Salislodge Peaks. There's also the Glitter Trench Mines. You were at the Daggertooth Cave before. There's also the Macaw Lagoon with the Parrot Haven over there. Then there's a big tower called the Basinglan. It's like a tower city. There's a city on the side beach, like on the ocean, called the Whale Well. Far to the east, but also kind of west, is a town called Astrakhan. And then all the way southwest, it's called and this is the city that Susan, I think is what I said her name was. What did I say your name was?
Oh yeah,
I think it was Susan.
the air.
Yeah. Yeah, that girl. She said where her homeland was. Her home is called Cuckoo Cloudland. A city
Cloudland. Yeah.
It's a city in the sky.
Birds in the sky. Sorry.
Well, Robert is definitely having a crisis of just a crisis.
You
right
just
now.
got too many things
like-
going on in space. You're like, there's this, there's that, there's that. I gotta do to them all. I gotta help with everything.
Well, yeah, like he can't have people getting hurt when he could. It's like the Spider-Man problem.
You're
He's
making
like,
up
you know,
for
if-
all of the injury. You're making up for all the fatalities you've caused in the past by helping people in the future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like if someone gets hurt while he's able to do something about it, then it's his fault. It's like the Spider-Man problem, you know? He's like, it's my fault if I can help someone and I don't, and someone gets hurt.
All right.
Obviously, that's not true, but like, you know, he's gonna think that because he kind of is self-deprecating quite a bit.
Oh, also, oh wait, no, sorry, I can get back to that. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. That happens when the ship is fixed. But yeah, so, yeah, she says, well, I hope you guys have a nice day. I hope it becomes better, and, you know, I hope that was the last one. I just don't know if it's gonna happen again.
Yes, please stay safe.
Thank you. And she kind of smiles. Alright. What are you guys up to now that you have a map of the planet?
I made
Robert
this one because we had
sketches it down into his notebook because he doesn't care for the technology part of it.
Yeah. By the way, also, actually, I didn't have it on there. That's right, it's on here. If you look back at the map, Ivy, over by the Gloomfield where you saw the lights before, as you look back to the map, The place that you were above, where you saw the lights, is actually a place called Grundy World.
Sorry, what lights? I don't remember.
Yeah,
There
what
was, like-
world?
There was a spotlight like in the sky, but you couldn't see it because you guys didn't really get enough perception. But you saw lights, kind of like almost like crossing, like like spotlights to an event.
Yeah,
They were kind of moving around.
Yeah.
But you guys couldn't see what it was, so you guys moved away. And then as you guys got to the savannah, you could see the lights still in the way back. You just couldn't see the town. But yeah, as the it's like a as you kind of click on the map that they have there, because they gave you the disc, but they would have a world map there that you can like click towns and see what they are. Grundy World is essentially like a circus.
Ooh.
It's like a circus tent that's out there.
Man, there's so much thing to explore. To see, I feel bad. We have to go back to this other
It's like a circus town.
other dimension laboratory. We just for a short shopping trip for 6 weeks, but
It's funny.
we do we even have okay? I think we should focus a little bit and maybe get some supplies, and then we can always come back to this planet.
Gotcha. Did you guys want to get like revives and stuff too?
What? Sorry.
Yeah.
There's
we
like
probably should
there's
get some,
an item called
consumable
revive.
health items and stuff.
Yeah.
But
A revive. Yeah.
but I do
Alright.
have some already, so I'm at least stocked on that. So that's why mine put 12,000 into the ship.
Let's say if
just-
there's anything else you want to buy, you guys are able to freely go out and buy all the stuff you need within the last 3 hours or the last 4 hours of the ship being built. And then, yeah, so is there anything else you guys wish to do before we kind of time skip it? Maybe until the ship's fixed.
Does the ship have to be fixed before the upgrades, or are the upgrades
Yes.
being
Yes.
applied to it too?
No.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, then we can just I don't mind
Echo
fast
didn't know what
forwarding
kind
to
of upgrades they needed before. They just really wanted to just make sure the ship was up to speed and fixed.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And it needs to have that overhaul.
But if you
Yeah.
decide the overhaul and the upgrades at the same time, then all of that will happen together. You just didn't know what you wanted, but you had the ship repair happen. It still takes 8 hours, an extended rest to do. So it has to go through the one
Do
event.
you want
But
us to do all ship upgrades off camera, like in between segments, or do you want us to like talk about what the ship upgrades are going to be on camera?
I'll say, because I would like for at least to, like, you don't have to decide like how, like, because we can do all the like money stuff, like how much it'll cost and stuff after. But I'm okay with just or at least if it comes to the end and we haven't gotten there yet, then we can do that and do all the money stuff. And then next session your ship will be fixed. Otherwise, if it happens and you want to have it happen now, then we will have to do all that. Make sure you have enough money to kind of do all that. So, but that's okay.
Yeah, because I don't particularly mind us just kind of skipping to ship being finished repaired.
Yeah, well, I'd be fine with that too. That would just mean 8 hours goes by, and then it might be darked out kind of thing when that happens. So, but yeah, since it is 4 p.m., yeah. So, yep.
I would like to, I just realized I would like to shop for something else, and I would like do something else while we wait. I would like to get a, if that's such a thing, like a starter for revival herbs. Because I can actually plant them.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if you need the planter still to get it, but
Yeah. We have one free space in hydroponics.
Okay.
And it was my plan to just fill it up with some maybe revival herbs, maybe energy root.
Yeah.
What do you guys like? Do we have? Can I grow heal powder? No, wait. Give me a second.
I could if you're looking for like anything healing. I could definitely craft them up if I have months to spare.
I also.
And I forgot, one of the upgrades we were looking into was an upgrade to the hydroponics so we can add a bunch more slots. So that
Yeah,
actually might not be a bad idea.
hydroponics, and I wanted to do like I think I got like separate notes. We did want hydroponics. We did want to upgrade for Pokemon PC.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah,
So-
I definitely think hydroponics would be like our more like a really important one, like
Mhm.
one that is probably at our highest priority, just because we do have two, actually even three of the four players like have skills and stuff that revolve around like the hydroponics being useful. So I do think that upgrade is like our highest priority, because like literally Robert is the only one that doesn't like immediately benefit from it, and I don't mind that. Like that's definitely like our most important priority, I think.
Here's the thing, right?
So yeah, adding more plants to it, like especially like heal root or energy root and like revival herbs are really good for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start this. So, with the last 4 hours, while we're waiting for the ship to be upgraded or to be finished fixing and stuff, is there any items you want to buy right now?
I would like to
And
buy...
I'll just say they'll be bought at the price, so you can buy them at the price.
I would like to buy a starter for revival herb. Or maybe, I'm not sure if I can just plant a normal revival herb.
Yeah, you could plant a normal revival herb and it'll do it, I think. It's like planting a berry, so...
And I would buy a revival herb.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want any special berry or apricot balls? Because right now I have just some random stuff planted, which is not really good.
I can't think of. I'm actually very unfamiliar now with what apricot balls, like which ones they even are at this point. So I don't really remember, like, because I know a lot of them kind of suck, but some of them are nice. But
For ones that I am looking at is for black apricorns, because they have a heavy ball. Any Pokemon that has a weight of 3 or higher, it just gets ridiculous. And then of course there's fast balls.
Yeah, I can Level Ball, Moon Ball, Lure Ball, Friend Ball, Love Ball I can make right now. Fast Balls and Heavy Balls. Love Balls are kinda not...
pretty nice.
Love Balls are not really useful. But I remember I mainly got them because they were the most expensive. And I sold them, wanted to sell them.
I mean, fair. I mean, having a way to make money is really nice.
Yeah, but if you have limited space, it makes more sense to make something we actually use.
I don't remember what they do in PTU, so as far as which ones are the most useful,
so you know.
I don't remember. Heavy balls are really nice though. Like,
let me get heavy
I
balls.
agree with Trevor there.
When I would like to
so
also
black.
buy a black apricot.
Okay.
And do we want to buy any berries with special effects or healing berries?
That will be a question.
Like citrus berries would be nice, because those are really effective at healing.
I have to look.
Citrus berries.
Actually, since we're in the shopping, I'm changing the music.
Yes, plug banana beeper.
Also, for you, River, is there any like specific ingredients to cooking, or
It's
like, do
just
you
I
need,
gotta
like,
have the
specific
ingredients
stuff?
to cook. AKA Echo is probably gonna do if money is left over after upgrading the ship. Echo will more than likely go on a bit of a what they call a food run.
Okay.
Ooh.
But like, if it's something that can also be planted, like is it specific ingredients,
Just
or
won't
is it
go.
like just X amount of money worth of food? Like, is like how that
It's just
class
up to what I could craft, pretty much, and then of course in role
Okay.
playing terms, you know, because you
Yeah.
organics have a stomach.
And you help us fill it.
Yay! I
Um,
can, in theory, I can plant tiny and big mushrooms.
Ooh,
Um,
that could be useful. Yeah.
I'm not sure how useful they are if we just have limited space, but yeah, it's a possibility. I can plant those. I also have somewhere I have foraging abilities to find them in the wild. I'm not quite sure where I have it, but I have it.
Yeah, because those could be both considered a food ingredient and a sellable. So
My bloom has mushroom harvest. I'm not quite sure what it does again.
Yeah, it gives like
Nice.
mushrooms. You gotta roll like a 1d6.
Yeah.
The last time you used it, you got like one of the more rare mushrooms,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
could use that to quite literally. Let me check, because I got it. I got the feature. Fucking
we just install a mushroom planter into River or Echo. So
Let's
Echo just
grow
like opens
mushrooms.
up their chest and there's just mushrooms growing like
They are a
inside
mushroom
of.
bot. Also, really quick, Robert Gizmo's attack stat combat stage is increased by 1 combat stage.
For what?
Gizmo's attack combat stage is increased by 1.
Oh no, but like why?
Because a wolf dog, Rafi, has donated or redeemed the combat stage upgrade for Gizmo.
Ooh. Hell
Thanks,
yeah.
man.
So on the next,
Thank you.
the next,
I'm like,
so-
yeah, I appreciate it, but like, how did that happen? I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
donation.
so the
Gizmo.
next fight that Gizmo is a part of, their attack stat will start at a 1. But after the end of the combat encounter, it goes then back down to 0. So
Yeah, fair.
he's
Awesome.
supercharged.
Thank you, Rafi.
Okay, so essentially, I got a thing called a party meal, which I could create up to 5 party meals. Could be consumed during a extended rest, and while consumed, the trainers, all of us, would get a +2 to your max AP.
Ooh.
Ooh. AP.
So yeah, I can
And it
harvest.
just needs two tiny, or 1 big, or 1 balm, or 2 power herbs, 2 power herbs, white herbs, or mental herbs.
Mhm.
Any of those.
Yeah.
And I could
So
cook
yeah,
them.
I definitely think that any kind of those like herbs or mushrooms and stuff, like, yeah, that'd be good to plant some of those. I forgot how much extra plots we would get with the upgraded hydroponics, but yeah, but those would be nice because I completely forgot about anything that's not a berry or apricot. It's like, oh yeah, there are herbs and mushrooms too in Pokemon. Duh.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
ones that we should be looking for is for black apricots, because they're, and like for one other for fastballs.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, I have I forgot. Okay, I have already lumberries planted. Those are pretty good.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
those are really nice.
I can The thing is, if I plant revival herbs, I can use them to make heal powder, but I don't really need it if I already have lumberries, right?
Well, and revival herbs are basically just revives
Yeah, yeah.
by themselves.
I'm entering the min-maxing stage right now, so I'm thinking about if I should rip out my lumberries and put revival herbs in it instead, so I can make revival herbs and heal powder out of one thing. And then have a planter free for mushrooms.
Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Yeah. And I forgot, Neil, how much extra plots did you say that upgrade to the...
I'm gonna say
Hydroponics would give
every,
up?
because it started with 3, so I'm gonna say every upgrade gives 3 more.
Okay, so it's reasonable to say if we upgrade it just one more time, that we will have 3 more plots to work with.
And you currently do have
I
an
forgot
empty
how much an
slot too.
upgrade costed, but... Yeah, do you remember what you said that a single upgrade to hydroponics was going to cost?
Mm,
Because we could upgrade it twice if we...
a lot of the upgrades in the for ship stuff upgrades, it's like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. You know, so I think the first one that you guys got was
Yeah,
Free.
it was quite literally. I have it in the notes.
okay.
The first one that we ever did, and I remember this quite fondly. We literally upgrade for vehicle speed in case if we get into vehicle combat, so we could get out of Dodge pretty fast.
Yeah.
That was the first upgrade that we did, I think. And then
Yeah,
of course,
so-
and then of course later down the line we have basic armor plating upgrade, shield generator, healing
Okay.
station for Pokemon, lounge, kitchen, workshop piece, PC, and hydroponics.
I honestly then think that we should
I think the
spend,
hydroponics
like,
just came for the
4,000
secret menu then, so I think it'll be.
Yeah,
I'll say probably 1,000 then.
per upgrade or exponentially increasing it per upgrade?
Exponentially increasing it per upgrade. So the first one is 1,000, then the second one would be 2,000, and then the third one is 3,000, something like that.
Hell, I would say let's spend 3,000 on it and get 6 more slots then.
I think you still have to go
So-
from 1, 2, 3. So it would, if you wanted to get the third one right away, it would
No,
get
that's
all
what I mean.
3.
3,000 being 1,000 for the first upgrade, 2,000 for the second.
So it'd
so
be
3,000
6,000 total
total.
then. It'd be 6,000
Right.
total.
1,000
Because-
plus 2,000 is...
Here's
Because you'd be
how
getting
the
9 slots.
Here's
No,
the
I said
upgrades
6.
go. It really depends
6
on what
slots.
the upgrade is. For example, structural integrity upgrade, it goes from 2,000 and 3,000 to 4,000.
Yeah. So Sean, the
But there
first
are-
upgrade would be
but-
1,000. You get 3 slots. The
Yeah,
second
then
I'm saying
upgrade.
upgrading it twice.
And then,
Right.
of course,
Oh,
there's
so, okay.
flipping reinforced alloys is quite literally 5,000, 750, 10K.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
some upgrades will be more expensive than others.
So
Yeah,
okay, I
yeah.
see what you
But
mean
I'm
now, Sean.
thinking
You're
of-
getting 2 upgrades, 1,000 and a 2,000
6
to get
extra slots.
3,000. Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
because
works.
we got hydroponics.
Because I don't think we'll
through,
need 9 extra.
I'm sorry to hear that,
That's a
Christina.
lot.
Yeah, we got the hydroponics for a secret menu item, I believe. So
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah.
we got that
Yeah,
one for
so-
free. It's at the very basic level though.
Yeah,
So if we
so
want to
I think-
upgrade
I think
it,
if
we gotta
had-
put, you know.
Yeah, I think if we spend $3,000 or Poke for 6 extra slots is good. Because then that will cover pretty much all of our plant needs.
Yeah.
And then we can have a pretty large variety, or just have multiple of the same plant so we get more per harvest too. You know? Like, maybe we get like 2 plots of revival herbs, you know, like, kind of thing. So we just get more per harvest.
Nice.
So yeah, I think that for sure 3,000 of our ship fund could go into upgrading that twice.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah,
let's say,
it's
are you,
That's
like,
also
what-
pretty inexpensive for such a huge amount.
so really quick, are you guys done with Mart buying, like regular buying stuff? Or you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
wanna
I was
go
just
for that?
suggesting that just to make it easier on
Okay,
Marius to be
Okay,
like to
I
just
would-
figure out
Oh.
like how
I
much
would-
we can
Gotcha.
buy.
okay,
So for now, I would do a shopping list.
okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
I wanna
We'll
get-
do your buying of the stuff. We'll say that the stuff you buy in the last 4 hours will be after the game,
Sure.
so you can
Yeah.
take care of all your money and stuff like that.
Because there's a lot.
Yeah, and then yeah, we'll time skip until the end. So the ship is now finished. Upgrading, or not upgrading, but it's finished repairing itself. It is at full HP, full breaches. Everything is good, and the ship looks spanking brand new.
Yay.
Yay. Diddly-diddly-do. All right. Now
I
you guys want to
immediately
keep
start
working
to
on
punch holes in it to see how the tall integrity is.
every
It's a
punch you
punch
do
in
is a
your mouth.
minus breach. You just punching holes in it. No more breaches. Just kidding.
Man, if you would have done that, Echo would just stand there menacingly.
Echo's
at
like,
you.
I'm taking the ship back to Pafomia. I'm leaving you guys here. And Echo has to make a new character because his character just left.
No, it's the other way around. Everyone else has to make a new.
Oh yeah, true. That's funny. All right, so now is the time if you guys wish to do any upgrades to the ship.
Give me a hot moment. I'm currently looking for everything. Okay, so we want upgrades for the hydroponics, correct?
Yeah. So I would say 3,000 for that.
Okay,
Okay.
so you're
So
down
that leaves
to
us with
1,000,
what?
3,000,
11,000?
13,000.
13. No, it's not so much.
Okay, so got a quick question. How much is for that depressurization?
Oop, hang on, so that's
Or like what does that even called?
That that sounds like a bigger part of the ship. I'm gonna say that's gonna be 4,000.
Yeah, that makes sense because it's also a piece that doesn't get upgraded. It's just a singular.
I'm going to subtract that to my bank account.
Okay. You're just gonna
We need
take
a
that out of
VR
your bank?
room.
Okay. VR room.
Yeah, we need like the X-Men style danger room, you know, where you just like, do VR training.
Yep. Alright. Any other upgrades? So you took that out of your bank, or your thing.
Yep,
So what
I'm
I'll
down
do-
to 3,000.
So we got a depressurizer
Mm-hmm.
thing chamber.
What else
Cool.
do we want to upgrade for the last 3,000? Because Echo's willing to drain her bank account for it.
That's 3,000.
Yes, I got
No, we should
3,000.
have a whole bunch.
Okay.
Oh, you got 3,000. I was like, there's still 1,000.
Oh,
There's
I
still
thought you were taking out
13,000 on the
ship
ship.
funds. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
still
there's still a
13,000
massive
on the ship.
You said 4,000, so that's why I subtracted for that depressurization.
Yeah,
chamber.
you can take that off of the ship funds.
Yeah, so we'd be at 9,000 left in the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll do 9,000 on the ship then. So you can give your 4,000 back to you.
Okay.
Alright, so there's 9,000 left. So you upgrade the hydroponics twice, so there's 9 slots. I have to remember
Damn.
that.
So we have
And we
That's right.
and we put depressurization chamber so that
2.
Do we want
Three.
a attached weapon?
we have a rail gun.
You do have a railgun currently. If you want another weapon,
Yes.
you can do that.
Oh, did we overhaul the ship to make it larger?
Not yet.
Oh, that was not included in the repair. Okay, yeah, then we should also lower your.
If you wanted to do that, though, that's that'd be if you're upgrading it to the biggest size, which would be the 12. Half of that just from upgrading yours. That would be 10,000. So you currently have 9,000. 1,000 will have to come out of you guys if you want to do that.
Do it.
Do it. So
I'll do it.
who's adding to the ship funds to get to 10,000?
That'll be me.
You just want to? Okay. So take 1,000 off of yours, and I'll just set ship funds to 0. And the overhaul means you guys now have, and I'll just write that at the top, the bigger version, which is called
It's called
sorry, I gotta go to the port.
large group vehicle.
Large group vehicle. Okay.
Yup.
And we're naming the vehicle the Intrepid.
Let's talk about that after stream.
Yeah. We'll talk about that.
Awesome. Okay, so
Robert will fight though for it to be an explorer's name.
that's funny. Okay, so with that, let me just do this quick.
Robert has main character syndrome.
Jeez. Sorry. There it is. Personal large group vehicle. Okay, yeah. So now the ship has 250 health.
Damn.
Nice.
Unless you added more, because I remember you said you had a. Well, you got a shield generator and basic armor plating, so that adds to that. You'll have to remember that for the stuff. So
Yeah, it's already in there. We have the speed upgrade tier 3. Basic
So
armor plating tier 1.
armor plating tier 1, so it adds 4 to the defense and special defense.
Actually, listening to all
the
of our
19
upgrades, it just makes me really want to play FTL. It sounds so much like FTL. Like,
So it has a 19 defense and a 19 special defense now.
Yeah.
And then you had a shield generator.
Yep,
Which-
it adds 20 temporary hit points at the beginning of each scene.
Oh, you had a tier 1 on that? Okay, I'm gonna
Yep,
write
tier 1. So that we could tank at least a couple of shots.
Temporary hit points at each scene. Okay, so I'm gonna write that in here.
Then we have the speed upgrade up to level 3.
Oops, temp HP, sorry. You said 20 speed, so the sky is now a sorry, so the large group, it has a overland 6, but you gave it had flight on it. So it had a sky, which you did the speed upgrade. Which, sorry, you said you had the maximum?
Yep, for maximum for a vehicle speed upgrade.
Okay, so it'd add 1, 2, 3 to the speeds. So it has overland 6, which means it's got overland, or which means it's got a sky 6, which means it would actually have a sky 9.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I
Awesome.
think it's actually slower. Yeah, because the
It's
basic
slower,
group vehicle
but
had
could
7.
Yeah,
Oh,
but basically
I see.
we could always upgrade the speed like way beyond. So
No, it only
Oh,
goes up
yeah.
to you can only technically it's a rank 2, which means you get to choose 2 of them. So you chose the 1,000, which is 1 upgrade.
I mean, that's still fine. Like, we're slower, but we're also bigger and healthier, so, like, I think that's a fair enough trade.
Oh wait, no, I see what it means now. Values between marks detonated your intentional personal basic large. Okay, so the large cost to do it is the 1,000 for the speed. So you had what you had before on it, but now if you want to upgrade it a second time, it would be the 1,000 cost to add 1 more. So it doesn't actually add it. So if you had 1 rank, so basically
it's at tier 3.
It can only get it
of
twice.
the
That's what rank 2 means. It's rank in. It's like when you have a rank in like a feature. It means you can take it twice. You can't take it more.
We
than
had
that,
it twice then.
So you would get it 2 to your 6 would be actually 8 speed. So yeah, so you can't upgrade it anymore. So it's got a currently 8 sky. So you'd rank 1 shield generator. Which
And
meant the
basic
shield.
armor
So that one,
plating.
right? So I'll say, so the shield generator you can't actually get any more of because it doesn't have a upgrade thing. But it has 60 temporary HP.
Okay.
Yep. 60 temp. Then you had armor plating upgrade, which you got it once, which was the 4, but that would have been for the personal one. So we'll say, since you had upgraded it, I'll for another 500. We'll set it to the 2000 one then, if you're okay with that, and then its armor will get 8 to its defense instead of the yeah. So instead of that, its defense is a 15-15. So instead of adding 4, it'll add 8. So it'll have 15, 23 defense, 23 special defense.
Okay.
At the
For an
moment
extra-
right now, my brain is just a meme of like all the numbers flying.
For an
through my
extra-
head,
yeah.
Like
For an
Wow.
extra, for the extra 500, we'll just say that. That's good. All right. And you didn't have any structural integrity upgrade?
No, just vehicle speed, armor plating, upgrade.
You currently have the tier 1 for the basic armor one. Oh no, yeah, so you can get it a second time if you'd like.
Not right now.
Okay.
We're good on the defense stuff at the moment.
Got it. So I'll say vehicle, I'm going to rename them as rank instead of tier, because that makes more sense. Rank.
Also,
Rank. Yep.
speaking of that, thanks to Sean being the beautiful human being he is.
Oh, you wanted to
I'm
upgrade
thinking
the
about
PC, right? Also?
the PC and the fucking healing station. Yeah. How much?
So
I'm willing to roll my charm check for this.
you don't need to roll a charm check for the GM. But let's see.
no, roll it to the people that are upgrading our ship. You know.
The robots?
Yeah.
Aw,
Hey,
That's
if anyone can charm a robot, it's an android. I'm just saying.
That is true.
Well, there is gotta be a person, like a head engineer, doing this type of stuff.
Okay, I'll say no. It's actually all the robots' arms kind of doing it because it's programmed to just do it.
Yeah, it's a kiosk.
Yeah. I'm gonna say because you just want it to me so that you can have an additional. Basically, because right now I said you can only have 2 Pokemon out. Upgrading the Pokemon PC. It already heals. It's got the basic stuff, so you can trade out Pokemon on the ship. No, it's the Pokemon PC right now. It heals. I don't think we could swap out because Henry wasn't able to get his Esper
We
to
have
give
both a
him back the
healing
Pokemon.
station and the PC.
Oh, okay, got it. Basic and heals. So,
Yeah.
okay. Heals no injuries. Alright. So the upgrade, it would heal. You could upgrade to heal injuries, because right now it doesn't heal any injuries. Because it's just
How
a
much?
basic. I'll say 2,000 for that one.
And what about for PC?
To upgrade the PC so you could have 2 more Pokemon come out. I'll say 1,000 for that one.
Yes. isn't too bad.
I am officially broke.
Are you doing both
Same.
of them, or what are you doing?
I'm broke. I'm doing it out of my funds. Remember?
Yeah.
Right. No, I mean, but what I'm asking is you're using your funds to get where it heals injuries and then also the additional 2 Pokemon?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, actually, wait. Do we need for 2 additional Pokemon to be out? Everyone.
We don't need it, but it would. I thought it'd just be kind of fun for like a lore thing. So like, yeah, it's definitely not something that's needed.
It would help you with like.
As for one thing, I'm gonna add is more weaponry to the ship.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Are we becoming pirates?
No.
No,
No, it's mainly
we're
for
becoming defenders of
self-defense.
the galaxy.
Ah, yes.
Self-defense. Self-defense.
Okay.
Because one
And
railgun
note
will
that it's
not be
defenders,
enough.
not guardians.
I forgot. Did Grookey have a ability that helped with like, was it the honey gatherer one that we gave him, or some
No,
kind of gatherer?
it was the bee drill.
No, that was the Beedrill, but I thought I gave something to Grookey too.
I don't remember.
My Cookie only has overgrow.
No, I meant like it would have been a capability, but maybe not. I don't know. Okay, yeah, so it would just be the Beedrill that's got honey gather. That you would need a Pokemon
We had the
out.
Breloom for the mushrooms,
But that's just your Pokemon on your team. So you can have all the
Yeah.
Pokemon on your team can be out in the ship. But this is more if you want any
Oh.
Pokemon out on the ship that aren't in your team.
yeah.
So like the Beedrill would be one, and if there's anybody else like that can make items or make stuff with like their capabilities and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 slots or 2 Pokemon slots right now.
Yeah, 2 Pokemon slots. Okay. Oh.
We should get a Rotom to have in our ship.
Quit reminding me.
What is it called for like not like a cultivating that sound for cultivating.
Oh, Cultivator, yeah.
That's just what I 2 Pokemon slots for cultivating. Got it. But you can have 2 Pokemon out in general if you wanted, even if they weren't doing anything. But that's kind of the amount you can have out right now. Alright, so we got a PC that has basic heals and the basic, so you can trade out your Pokemon that you need.
we
And
also
now
do-
also
I'm
heals
doing-
injuries.
Okay.
Injuries.
Okay, let me do everything all in order. We overhauled the ship that's 10k down the drain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then for 3,000, what we did it for again?
The hydroponics.
Hydroponics. Then I want to do the healing station, and for the remaining 1,000, I'm hoping to get some sort of weaponry for the ship. Just add more offense to our ship in case of self-defense situations. We're not
Ooh.
pirating.
Yeah.
We
Maybe instead of
haven't
a weapon,
We are not pirates.
Alright,
instead of maybe a
Like,
weapon, could we do
probably.
like a defensive thing, like a smoke screen or something? Like something that could like hide us, like a stealth
Jab-
option?
A weapons jammer.
That's going to cost more money. I'm looking for a weapon specifically 1,000. Okay, at minimum.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'd
Neil,
say-
what can we get for 1,000 to defend us?
what kind of weapon were you hoping to look?
A
I guess
gun.
I guess look at the TM list, and if there's something worth 1,000, you can go with
There's
something
nothing
similar to that.
worth that.
You never know.
There, man.
Let's go to the shop.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like maybe like flash or something like that, like blind the enemy ship or something like that, you know, like something that would be maybe a little cheaper, but you know, still also decently useful. Some sort of like debuff or
Yeah.
something that can help hide us.
Man, it'd be real.
It also
fun if we
depends
get,
on what
like,
type of what kind of like typing you want it to make too, I guess.
True.
Yeah, there's TMs and HMs. There it is. Okay. There is Surf. There's Safeguard.
Figure out how
There's
that's used.
Taunt. There's Torment.
Ooh, what about takedown? We just ram the
Quash.
enemy ship.
Need like ramming spikes so we can pierce their health.
Frost Breath is
That'd be
1,000.
actually kind of bad out.
Yeah.
Frost.
There's Confide as
I
well.
don't know. I don't really know if a frost weapon would really work that well, like in space.
I think it would
Like,
work better
ships
in
are already
space.
Well, ships are already designed to deal with the cold vacuum of space, so I don't really know if cold would really help.
Right,
ships
but
are
if
kind of already built for
if
cold.
I mean, if I go back to Borderlands pre-sequel situation, fire doesn't work in space because there's the vacuum, so there's no way for you can hit them with fire. They just won't be set on
True.
fire. And
But
if they're
that's against
ice,
people.
no, I know, but if you hit them
Like,
with ice,
against
it just
other
freezes and
technology.
it freezes anyway. Like
Yeah.
it does more frozen.
Yeah, but
damage.
it's all.
And
But I
ice,
think
it
Sean is
freezes
right
them over.
because
yeah.
it's already at absolute zero, so it cannot
Yeah.
really get colder. It cannot physically get colder.
Like you
True.
can't really get colder than the vacuum of space.
Just auto freezes.
So ships kind of already naturally are designed.
I mean, it would
to
still
withstand
damage them, but it might not like
Yeah.
freeze them. It would just be.
I,
that. Yeah.
my
Yeah,
mind,
but
like,
this
the
is
ice
also a
maybe.
fake. This is a fake universe where things don't make sense.
True.
So
Ooh, what about ominous wind? We have a ghost spaceship.
oh gosh.
I would think that ice maybe jams their tools and their sensors and stuff like that, so it cause be
I could see
pain
that.
in the
Yeah,
ass.
like messes up with their systems. Yeah, that makes sense. Like a chaff, almost ice chaff, practically. I'd be surprised if that actually is kind of a thing that would actually work. I don't know, like a plane or something. Actually.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
It's
something
like
like
planes are
Ominous
supposed to
Wind
be
that
sized.
actually has a chance to upgrade the ship, giving it combat stages, would probably cost
That'd be
about 2,000.
Yeah. But it
Um,
would be kind of cool. Like thinking of like a ghost move though for our ship would be kind of cool.
Embargo is
Oh.
also 1,000.
Ooh, embargo would be like a weapons jammer. Yeah.
I will say, okay, fine. I'm gonna have a number in my head. You can roll a charm for stuff that is 1,200. I will also list as 1,000 if you can pass the number.
Oh, by the
For
way,
me.
Neil, this is just more of a flavor question. But if our ship is getting a huge overhaul to the point where it's basically almost going to be a different ship, does a paint job come complimentary?
I mean, yeah, I'd say so.
Yes. So we could also make it look like however we want.
Okay.
What I'm probably gonna
Um,
do though for the ship
What do
is
I
I'm
need?
gonna
What do I need to roll?
charm check.
Sorry.
You need to roll over the number in my head. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I have a
So-
22.
Yeah,
Anything worth, I'll say with a 22, anything worth 1,500 will be worth 1,000 also.
Sweet.
So if you wanna get-
$500 discount.
So if you want to get like a weapon from the TM chart onto your ship, that's worth that much too. So like there's hail, there's bulk up. I see sunny day
I'm
hidden
thinking,
power.
I'm
sorry.
thinking.
Yep.
I'm thinking. You're ruining my thinking.
I'm sorry, I'll stop talking. Well, I can't really stop talking, but while you're thinking, I don't know what to talk about.
I think that our ship's color scheme should be that of the stealth cruiser in FTL. Where it's like black and like dark purple.
But what color is it if you can't see it?
It's black and dark purple.
It's a stealth cruiser, you can't see it. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I don't know why, but like I just like with the. Oh, by the way, actually, yeah, Neil. While River is thinking, why don't you show the audience the like layout design that we have chosen.
Well, what I was thinking about doing is just adding to the previous ship what you guys have, like some stuff from the other ship to the previous ship, because I already got that one made. So I would just add on to that. Since it is still the same ship.
So hard to find a.
Well, no, I will. I'll add that to the dungeon fog map so I can, because it's still the same ship.
Oh,
It's not like you guys bought a brand new ship. You upgraded it and overhauled it. So what I'll do is I'll like move around like where the engine is to the back and stuff, but you'll have a longer ship and stuff. So, but yeah, why not? I will show that.
Yeah, like just show a picture of it, of what, and
go
then
to
like you
the
can show the
extras.
overhaul once you're adding it to
Yeah.
Dungeon Fog.
So let me go find that quick.
Yeah, because that'll give you something to do over things.
Yeah. Where's my player?
Because also
There it
we
is.
did all agree on the ship design, so it's like, it was a crew decision.
Okay, so this
Decide what we wanted
is.
to do, like.
Sorry, hang on. I gotta transform it.
Oh, and then of course the ship's name when we come up with it will be painted on like.
Yeah. So this is the player's current ship, as you can see here.
Oh, actually, that really does fit into the design that River picked out. I forgot how. Yeah, that's actually really funny.
And then
That actually fits almost perfectly.
I'm gonna go there. Which version? Which number was it again?
The middle one, so 2.
2. Okay.
It's kind of the one we did.
I'm just gonna find the folder.
Which
Sorry,
honestly looks very like space shuttle, like the U.S. space shuttle kind of look almost.
Yeah.
Now that I'm looking at it, it's like, oh yeah.
Okay, I might have to save it there. Player characters. There it is.
Who does this one?
Sorry.
No.
Yeah, it just takes a while to upload it to the thing.
Okay, that worked out. So, yeah, because when I just tried to drag and drop the thing, it just did a web thing. Okay. So,
I'm still thinking of just random moves that our ship can have that'd be hilarious, like take an impact or something like that.
and this
also.
is, oops, that's a little small.
It'd be like the moment in Star Wars.
And this is what they kind of want me to like not turn it into, but I'll basically be taking this bottom half and kind of putting it on their ship and kind of overhauling it, and doing my best to kind of do it like that.
Like kind of right where those like back wings like connect to like the main body, like that. That just could be like that upper half could just be like our ship now.
Yeah.
While the bottom half is all.
Trying to remember what this little part is, but maybe I'll do like a second floor. And you can have like a little stairwell down there, wherever that is. Be interesting.
Yeah. Like an observation room or something. Hey, that could lead to the patio if we ever get that. Like, we go upstairs to go to like this, like to like the roof of our ship.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm still waiting
by
on
the
the
way,
order, but
If we never do get that secret menu item, could that eventually be a purchasable upgrade in the future for us?
possibly it would be quite expensive though.
Oh, of course, yeah. I wouldn't expect it not to be. Like, but it would be kind of cool. It's like, well, we could still maybe get that because I like that idea. It's just, it would be something that would have to be.
One that I am.
If we do
looking
have like a
at-
space boss battle, that would be kind of nice to have.
Yeah, for one weapon that I am looking at, it's gonna be like some sort of laser.
A laser?
I like that.
Yeah, like a laser.
Okay. Let's see.
Do you know how
And
much does
George-
Hyperbeam cost as a TM?
Oh, pff,
It's
more than
expensive.
you can affect. No. More than you can afford. It's priceless.
5,000.
Yeah,
It's
it's-
5,000.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I figured that hyper.
Can I negotiate a charge beam out of you?
Where's charge beam? Or how much is it?
2,300. Can I negotiate?
I can also.
Can I negotiate?
I can also.
What are you
add a little bit of my
negotiating?
money.
Like, what are you gonna give up for this? You need to give something up if you want this.
No, wait.
What was it, Ivy? I mean, yeah.
I can add a little bit, not much. I still have to buy the plants, but I think I can maybe add 500. Okay.
That'll just
So
bring it up to
two-
2,000.
Yeah.
You need, what
Just
was it?
offering.
What, 2,300?
Yes.
We're going on a massive shopping
Okay,
spree.
what about a crisp high five?
Robert is thrown into space and he's dead.
Yeah,
So
well,
I'm making a
handshake.
character. I'm not even kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Sean, are you willing to part with 300?
I gave all of my money to this fund. I have nothing left.
Oh, okay. So yeah, no.
Well,
Unfortunately, River, no, I won't be able to negotiate. Because no one has the last 300
Hidden
poker.
power will be fun.
What about Henry? Just take it from Henry.
He's not here.
You could just take it out of his pocket.
Nope.
Ooh, wait, hidden power.
Oh, hidden cards.
You gonna do hidden
The
power?
deal would have to, like,
No,
randomly
I'm
roll
looking
what-
at it. Give me a moment, Mr. Jammerman. Jeez.
Sean's the one messing me. Yell at Sean. Jeez.
Okay, yeah, should we do hidden power? Because that seems fun.
Yeah.
No, actually, no, it's a burst of one. Never mind.
Oh.
Well, it bursts from you, so it happens from the ship.
Yes.
It doesn't
but
damage you, but yes, you're right.
Yeah, it would work.
Now, if
Yeah,
you
that's
had
an
a,
idea.
if you had a, what was the unknown one? Unknown Guardian. Maybe if they were on the ship, they could turn it into a beam. Duh. But yeah. Well, we know he's gonna be getting a move, so we will decide that in the future. We will let you guys know in the chat what he gets, or what they get for next week. But we are over time, so I will say, is the weapon the last thing you plan to get? Okay. So we'll say after you get the weapon, you type in the commands, you hit enter, the arms come out, basically start disassembling your ship again, re-putting it together, making the hydroponics bigger, adding it, fixing up the PC to make it so it can heal injuries as well. And with that, if there's nothing else you guys wish to do, 8 hours later, I will say it'll be 10 p.m. Wait, 4. 8, 9, 10, it'll be 12 a.m. at night, so it'll be quite late. But the ship will be done and upgraded. You will have
Do
a
I
bigger
even
ship.
want to do a war crime?
What move do you have in mind?
Toxic.
To shoot battery acid at them?
this would be fucking
Get it in the
insane to
ship.
just
Oh my god.
getting.
Ooh,
Oh,
I've got
no.
one. How about self-destruct? No.
Oh, that was free. In fact, it's already in your ship. No, I'm just kidding.
don't come near us. We will do it.
We
It's a
have-
missile
we have
that,
them hostage.
that will poison the crew.
That's funny. I'll say it'll poison the ship. It'll poison the crew if their breach is gone. Because when the breaches are gone, it affects the crew too. So, and that's like moves in general. So, Yeah.
That would be pretty.
I mean,
decent.
it will, like, it's a missile.
Yeah.
It hits the enemy. It doesn't explode. Instead, it impacts, and then whatever drill or, like, puncture thing goes in, it'll release a poison gas.
That's not how toxic works, but yes. The weapon will hit the ship because your weapons hit ships, not the people inside, unless the breach is met, which will happen after, for each HP thing is done, then yeah. But yes, if the breaches are gone and then you start attacking the ship, then you hit them with the poison, then it will poison the whole crew. So, because it's basically like throwing a giant lob of toxic puddle through this. You're like shooting it through space. It's like, how water just looks like a bubble when it's in space. I kind of imagine that's how toxic would look, and when it rams into them, it just kind of goes over the ship and just looks like ah. But yes, all right. We will get to deciding on that move in a bit. But thank you guys so much for joining. The next time we return, the ship will be done. The players might have to get some, or the characters might have to get some sleep because it is currently midnight now in the game. But yes, we will return next week for more PTU. Or for more Pokemon Space Odyssey. Oh my god, guys. Even though it was a big, merchant episode, it was, there was still a lot that happened. Rest Pashal. Did you guys have any favorable moments today? I definitely had one.
I liked having the donuts, and I cannot wait to give them to the others as I
That was mine too. I loved the donuts.
Would Echo even be affected by it?
Oh yeah, you can still eat human food. It's just you recharge with energy and also like honey. It's like your blood.
I mean like being drugged up.
Yeah, I mean androids can still be affected by that kind of things. You have a fluid going through you.
Also, we're not drugs, they are fairy pixie dust, so I'm not sure if how it affects your circles.
Did you find a Pokemon that's got fairy dust ability or something, and you're just like, can you sprinkle these on all these donuts? Or be like, hey Echo, can you make some donuts for me and have this fairy sprinkle them? My gosh.
It's like Peter Pan, it just makes you fly.
It makes you fly. Oh my gosh. Alright. Yes, Ivy, that was your favorable moment. Robert, any favorable moments?
I did like discussing the ship upgrade stuff because I do think that's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it kind of reminds me of FPL or something like that.
Yeah.
But I also like Robert once again going into his in his head thinking, doing all that.
Oh my god, there's stuff happening, I gotta help, but there's also stuff happening on the other planet. Yeah.
Just going into professor mode again. I always like having the option to do that. It's fun.
Yeah, if Echo would have rolled way lower, then they might hesitate to agree, but right now Echo's saying no, it's non-negotiable.
What was that natural one for?
What natural one?
Oh, true. You don't remember rolling a d20?
I've been rolling twice because I was playing.
I gotcha. But yeah, Echo, did you have any favorable moments today?
This entire thingamabob?
This entire thing. Oh my gosh. Alright. I think my favorite moment definitely had to be the beam that no one except Ivy saw because of their misfortunate eyes that see into the aether plane or the airplane. Which is like, what? Alright. I'm gonna say it was, it's not like you're seeing into a plane or whatever, it's more like anything that could be obscured, like a fog or something, like if it was smoke screen, you would just see through it, kind of thing. You know, so that's why there were no clouds in the sky when you looked up and looked at that.
Effectively
So
like a true sight sort of thing.
yeah, I kind of did it like that. It read off like that because I think that was a D&D chart where every number had a thing going on, kind of thing, you know. Which I think was kind of funny too, but I think it technically, I'm gonna say that for the last oh, by the way, during the last 8 hours, your vision would be fixed, so you won't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah. But now that you know that's the thing, if you want to go get more donuts, you know they're worth 25 poke each.
Oh wow, they're cheap.
Yeah, you'd be like, can I just order like 30 dozen of them?
That's a real life story of my personal life where I once bought donuts for a birthday party and I was a little bit late and we only had like a few left, so I went to this place and was like, I want all of your donuts. By like 15 or something.
That's funny.
I know, it felt good to be going to the store and be like, I take everything you have.
I'll take your entire stock.
I'll take our entire stock.
Exactly.
Nice. Alright. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you want, I will be posting this to YouTube after we are done. You can find all 58 other episodes over there, including a campaign one we did with my cousin. Me and Sean did with my cousin and her boyfriend. So there's only a couple episodes of that one on there, but I do have about 22 episodes of that I still need to upload. So, but they are all recorded.
Campaign, so it's worth a watch.
Yeah, basically. Somewhat canon. I mean, it's like they're kind of on the other side of the universe, where these guys are on the southern side of the universe, even though there's no like northeast, southwest technically. Like a planet's north, a different planet's north could be a different planet south. You know, technically depending on where their magnetic is. But yeah. But with that, oh, and if you'd like to join the Discord, you can follow this link here. We have fun over there, but I'll always post when I go live over there, as well as other people's channels, all my friends' channels, stuff like that. Let's go see if anyone is live today. Why don't we?
Oh man, yeah,
Patrick is
Toxic will
live.
be good.
My Skirm's playing. What are they playing?
So if
It
we
says
want to
John
do a
Carpenter.
war crime, right? We could always do Toxic.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying.
Alright, I'm good to not
just-
raid anyone today.
I'm just saying Ivy is anti-war crime, like in general.
Jeez. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, you guys
Buddy,
discuss war crimes. I'm gonna end the stream.
But also Ivy is not really into like ship modification. You get stuff for the ship, I don't care. I trust Echo.
Like, I just showed up. Technically, it's your ship
Yeah.
still.
That's also kind of how robot thinks, Robert thinks too. It's like, whatever you want, Echo, that works.
You go, Echo.
Let's
All
see.
right, fine. We're getting Toxic.
God damn, nice. Okay. That'll be fun. We will be back tomorrow over on Games and Tea channel for some Scarlet Guard. We are currently trying to cross the Dinar Mountain Pass, which is a treacherous, dangerous pass that's always snowing. We didn't encounter them. We saw, some of us saw something of it, but there was definitely a frost giant fighting a storm giant, so.
Oh no, they were having a spat.
Exactly, well that's what I
Maybe
mean, they
they're
were
having a hug.
spatting. They were fighting, spatting, you know what I mean. Same kind of
They're
thing.
not fighting or spat literally means like arguing.
Arguing is still fighting. It's not fighting hand
With
to hand.
words, yes.
Yeah, it's fighting with words, exactly. You're not gonna
okay.
fight your spouse with your fists, right? You're gonna fight
All
with
right,
words.
you're annoying me.
Alright, anyway, we'll be back tomorrow in Games and Tea. And then later tomorrow night, we will be back on Dead Aussie Gamers for 7 Dupes of Sandpoint, where I get to introduce my new character. My Zabichu character already died, so. But no Lies of P on Friday because I have to work. So the next time we will be back will actually be Monday for some more Baldur's Gate 3. Excuse me. So, boy, another person for Sato to meet. But yes, thank you guys so much for joining. We'll be back on Monday on this channel. Thank you so much. This has been Roll for Immersion, and we roll the immersion to you. See ya. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good night. Bye.